Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the show on this wonderful Saturday. Yes, we're here this evening live. I'm your host, Hezekiah, and tonight, as usual, we're joined by my beautiful co-host, Frauditors Network. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and our very special guest tonight, the one, the only, Unclean Hands. That's right, we're going to have a great time, lots of fun, including our mystery butter brain douche kidney of the day. And once again, our show tonight is sponsored by the Graham and Bob Show and Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and enjoy the show. Thank you, everyone. Great to see so many beautiful people here already on this wonderful Saturday. Before I even went on the air, I already got a $5 super chat from Julie Weaver, which automatically puts her into this month's raffle. And I already owe you guys a Hezekiah Happy Dance. All right, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that so much. And look at this. I got who's the membership? Look at this. We got a member for 3 months. We got Dib in the membership. All right. Gonna have to get a happy dance for that one as well. All right. Thank you so much. That's right. Oh, wonderful to see so many people here once again. Ladies and gentlemen, today we got a very, very special edition of the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel, Saturday Night SNAFU, because my guests are not only the wonderful, lovely Frauditor News Network is with me every week. But
hello, everyone.
One and only Unclean Hands is here. Where is he? There he is. What's up, buddy?
All right, Unclean Hands. Woohoo! Hello. Welcome.
What's going on?
All right, we're just having a good time getting ready for the show. Look at this back. What's that, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're a little quiet.
I'm a little quiet. How's that?
A little bit better. What do you guys think of the audience? Can you hear Unclean Hands good, or does he need to get jacked up a little with his sound there? You sound good.
And how exciting is it that Unclean Hands is here? I'm just unbelievable. Wow.
Look at this, Stefan St. German with 220 Canadian.
Hi, Stefan. Love you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Here's your Hezekiah Happy Dance. All right, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So let me ask you there, Unclean. Did you see that Long Island audit video you did today?
Yeah, I saw it. It was stupid.
Yes, it was. Oh my God.
Pretty much.
He's a man of few words, but the few words really say a lot.
What were you gonna say, buddy?
I can't remember. I don't know. It's just stupid. I watched it for about 15 minutes.
Well, yeah, it was so much nothing.
Exactly.
The highlight was there was one arrest made.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And the arrest was an auditor named Tu Apri.
Never heard of him.
Huh.
I
The
was
prankster.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. We're gonna start. I was thinking about actually showing one of his videos. But first of all, we got $4.99 from Paul Blumore Frazier.
Hi, Paul. Thank you.
Look at this. He says, hello, Hezekiah. Hello, Cupcake. Hello, Unclean Hands. Unclean Hands is a typical quiet cowboy. I love you guys. All right. That gets you entered into the contest again, and that gets you a Hezekiah Happy Dance. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we got another 220 Canadian from Stefan.
All right, Stefan. Again.
Who's that handsome,
Nice.
lonely cowboy. All right.
I can't. Oh, there's a chat.
All right.
I found a chat.
Hi, Salacious. Huge shout out to Salacious.
Oh, yeah, Salacious is here. That's our producer, the wonderful Salacious.
Hey, everybody in the chat, I can't keep up with you, but thanks for showing up.
Yes. Definitely. Thank you so much. We got another $10 from Maserati 5000 DT. Oh, a 10. I thought it was $10. It's $2, but it's the number 10. All right. Well, that's all right. You still get a happy dance. All right. Anyway, yeah, so the guy who got arrested, I was gonna start actually by showing one of his videos to see what you guys have to say about this idiot. Unclean, you might recognize his shtick when you actually see him. So here, let me go ahead and pull that up for you, see what you got to say about this guy. And
Okay.
it's fascinating that he's the only one who did get arrested today. Can you say a couple things, Unclean, just because I'm still having some issues, I think, with your audio.
You are.
Yeah, again, I hear you, but you still sound really quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on.
He sounds fine to me. That's weird.
How's this?
That's pretty good. Well, that's the thing. It's not bad. I just want to make sure that it's not going to be an issue. But can you just say whatever, just something real quick, so I could get another.
Whatever, real quick. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. All right. That's great. Thank you so much. All right, 2 more, and then we'll start the video, ladies and gentlemen. $10 for Judy Laporte. Howdy, everyone. And
Thank you, Judy.
They entered into the contest for the month of raffle, and has a guy happy dance. All right. And another $1.99, 2 pounds from Paul Rumo Fraser. How on earth did I forget Salacious? I don't know it. Oh, but thank you for the money, not for forgetting Salacious. All right. Let's look at this idiot and see what our guests have to say about Tuapri, who again decided to follow Long Island Audit onto his big New York deal today. His super duper, so many people showed up that it made Long Island Audit decide that he's going to become the mayor of New York with all of those people, all 25 or 30 of them that were there.
I haven't seen it yet. That's great.
How many people live in New York City? What, 14 million or something? Yeah, and 50 people showed up, or 30 people. Yahoo!
That's definitely going to get him elected. 50 votes is all you need in New York.
He probably expected hundreds and hundreds of people to show up, and these little measly 20, 30 just like, ah, shit.
Oh, shut up, Dave. There wasn't 100 people there, for Christ's sakes.
No, nowhere near 100.
What a douche
Anyway, the one idiot who got arrested because he kept going, like there was a barrier, and there's like a side thing where you could walk up to the precinct. But they had that cut off too, but he kept going back over there. And the cops kept telling him, you got to back up, go behind the barrier like everybody else. And he kept refusing to, and then he ended up getting arrested. And of course, Long Island Audit, being the awesome journalist that he is, barely even got any footage of the arrest because he was too busy filming his own face.
Oh my god.
Anyway, this is just a random video by the guy who got arrested so that if people don't know who he is, here we go.
With the India press.
Still. Don't believe you have any pictures of something.
Oh yeah, I do, because it's an India press. It's an India story.
And he's not in.
Oh, it's an India press. Yeah, India story.
I recognize that stick.
Oh yeah, but I have to, because it's a press. It's India press.
Yeah, you need to leave.
Oh, but I'm doing. This is India press. India has to finish his
I
press.
understand, but it's a lockdown facility. This is a facility for the employees that work in their departments. The public are allowed to come in. They have to use the restroom. In other words, they can do that.
So,
Yeah, I asked them that too.
I'm with just you two guys just now.
What?
I'm just with you two guys now.
But who are you representing? What do you, where do you, I mean,
Oh, all of India, all of India.
okay, I don't know what all of India has to do with the city of Tarpon Springs, so.
Oh yes, because India wants to see. We want to do a India story, free India press story on Tarpon Springs. So I'm showing all of India.
You do not have my consent to record any of this.
Asif Khan sent?
You do not have my consent to be recording me.
Oh, like Asif Khan sent?
Turn off the recording.
Oh, but I'm doing the India press. I'm with the Indian press.
I don't care. You don't have authority to record me. I'm telling you.
Oh, I see. But just because India wanted to see who was in the building or whatever. Sure. Where is your office? We can do part of the story.
No,
Are you up there?
you
Or?
need to leave. I'm going to call the police.
Oh no, not necessary.
You need to leave.
Or is it my shoes that you're?
You need to leave the facility. You don't have any official business here.
People
Yeah,
wonder
my
why this
official
guy's
business
in
is
jail
doing
right
an
now.
India press story because I'm with the Free Press.
I don't
So
know what he
just have
said to
finish
the
my
cops
India
today,
story.
but this is
Have you
typical
been
of
to
this idiot.
India yet?
He's an idiot.
You have to go. I will show you all the spots. Get a sheet of paper. I will show you all the little towns. I'll bring you to my village.
He needs to leave.
Yes. Have to go.
You're not telling us what your business
Yes.
is.
He
The
does a
mayor
lot
here
of cuts in
comes
his
to
videos
talk.
I
too.
have no idea. Call the number tomorrow
Because
and
he's
find
an
out.
idiot.
Can I call now?
No.
See, man, a few words, but when he says words, you kind of really understand what he means.
They matter.
Do you mind if I use your guys' phone and call the mayor?
He's not even a First Amendment guy.
I can't because
No,
I have to
he's
call
like a
this
prank
number.
channel.
I have to use an
Like,
Right.
if you actually go back on his channel, you'll see he
But it doesn't
once
have
he
cell
got the
phone
First
signal.
Amendment
I still
auditing
have to
bug.
interview her. She's going to show me her
And
office.
this is the
She said she
same
wants to show
guy
me her office.
that I did a video
Yes, you said you were going,
on
when
my
he was over
live
there.
stream
You said that you were going to
because
bring me into the office.
San Joaquin Valley Transparency was supporting this guy, saying this is like the future of auditing. This is the level.
Sorry.
He must be like 7 feet tall. He always looks tall in the video.
No,
Yeah, he's big.
Hey, don't they all like have gimbals and they hold it up?
No, let me tell you.
No, this
I used
guy's a
to be in
big
Florida
hippie.
Allied, and
Oh.
I literally
I mean,
went
literally
there, I would
like
just
a
be-
tall
It's called a
hippie.
post. It's where you hang out. Is your post? But isn't this public area? I just have to finish my India story real quick. I don't.
It's
I can't even imagine what
She's going to
character
take
he
me
was
into
doing
her
today
office.
that he got arrested for.
out the door.
She can't hear us.
I don't care. if she
I know
hears
that
or not.
I know they
I'm
probably
telling you.
put pressure on you around here because you're
Well,
the
he
security
usually
guard. I
does
respect
Long
that.
Island Audit.
I used to be a security guard.
Today when he was with Long Island Audit, I don't know what his shtick was because Long Island Audit, once again being the fantastic journalist that he is, got barely any footage of anything other than his own face.
He's very in love with himself.
What is Signal 13P?
I'm just a suspicious person. Come on up.
Oh,
Go outside, we'll talk.
is he the suspicious person?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But you didn't come in through the proper channels, so let's go outside. You start asking the questions and photographing. Yeah, you can photograph me. Hey, how you doing?
Oh yeah. So I'm with India.
Let's go outside and we'll talk.
What can we wait in here? Isn't this?
And real quick, another thing about this guy that I noticed during the whole shtick that Long Island Audit was doing this afternoon, when this guy ended up getting arrested, and again, this guy is Tu Apri is his name. He's the only one who got arrested at the big. Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that! That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's great. Thank you so much.
I got the payment too.
Oh, you got which one? I'm sorry.
The 10 pounds of silver.
Oh yes, I love it. There you go. Look at that.
There's some of it.
There you go. That's how you get your. And by the way, I don't like if you're worried about doing anything on my channel or whatever. I don't. During the live stream, you do whatever you do. You're the guest, man. We're here to make you comfortable.
I'm not used to doing live, so I could say something I shouldn't. So I try not to say a whole hell of a lot. I got to say hi to some of the people in the chat, crying out loud. They've been hollering at me, and I ain't been paying no attention to them.
Yeah, please, if you want to take this opportunity to do so, go ahead.
We got Texas Tim, Salacious, The Vivacious, Salacious, Kim Crawford, P. Barnes, too. Keith Hutchins, good to see you. Graham Garfield, Mark Rules, not sure I know him. Of course, Jerry's here. Jerry's always here. Keith Hutchins again. Let's see who we got. Of course, David's in here somewhere, being a pain in the ass. Danny. Did I miss anybody? Probably did. Well, hey, guys, thanks for showing up. Look like we're up to about, 92 people. 92. We got to bust 100 today, folks. Got to do it. Got to get some more people.
Yes. Sorry. And hit the like button. Everyone, please hit the like button for Unclean Hands.
Yes. Thank you so much, Unclean.
It's not going to hit itself, folks.
That's right. It's not as stupid as a frauditor.
No.
Anyway, This is great.
Officer,
Thank
can
you.
you hit my like button, please?
Yes, yes. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
anyway, though, but
I guess. Sorry.
no, that's. I love your quips and comments. That's one of the things that makes your video so enduring.
Absolutely.
Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, so yeah.
Hey,
this
can I just
guy-
say one thing? Unclean hand.
What?
I sorry to interrupt, but Unclean Hands, you did one of your ride-along videos that today still makes me laugh when you said there was a herd of squirrels. That was the
Herd of what?
funniest. You came across a herd of squirrels.
Oh, yeah.
That made me laugh so hard, and I still laugh about it.
Hey, you gotta say something for me, Ben. Say bullshit for me.
Bullshit.
I love it when you say that. It sounds so good in that voice of yours.
I love it. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Frauditors News Network saying the word bullshit.
Hey, Dummy Kruger's here. Hi, Dummy Kruger.
Tommy Kruger, what's up?
Hey, anyway, so
97 in the chat.
yes. I love it. This is great. Oh, and look at this. Wait a minute. Look, I got another $1.99 super chat from Just Jenny. I'm always pushing someone's buttons. That's right. And now I'm going to push the dance button. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful. I got the best fans in the world. This is great. I appreciate all the support from everybody. 99. We're at 99. We're going to break 100.
Come on, right.
This is going to be the biggest live stream yet. Beautiful. I love it. Oh, man.
Keep hitting that like button. Keep going. We got to get this up there. Come on, everyone.
Hit that button. Anyway, the big complaint that I heard from people in his chat while Long Island Audit was doing his big protest today, when this idiot that we're showing now to a pre got arrested, is that the other day he's making these videos where he's passing out money to everybody.
We broke
Like,
100.
he can't
Sorry.
scrape up some of that money to bail out one of his buddies. Comment? All right. What were you saying, Cupcake? What did you say?
Oh, we broke 100.
100.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, we did.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Was that unclean?
Yeah, it was me. There's a
You broke
delay
100?
between this and YouTube, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that we hit 100 at one point, which is the highest number we've ever hit on Saturday. I love it. Thank you so much. All right.
Hi, Script Cat.
Yes.
We just lost 2.
No, that's all right. They probably heard me talking and had to log out.
Probably heard me
That was
talking.
this idiot.
Stop it.
I know. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
No, it's still 100.
Yay.
No,
Public
no,
area?
it's not, this is not public area. You can't just walk into City Hall. You can make appointments with people as needed and stuff, but you
Yeah.
can't just walk into the building and walk around. It's not an open building right now.
Why isn't it open? Like, what is it like?
Because it's office space and it's not open to the public. What is it what that you're looking for? What talk about what?
Just like kind of like
Confrontation?
India stuff, just like
What
boarding
do you
in.
mean India stuff?
The kind of stuff that like India would want to hear, like just like boring India stuff. Basically about City Hall. Can we go chill in the lobby area, the public area? Is it?
Boring
What reason?
India
What are you
stuff
gonna
about
do
City Hall.
I
And then you start raising my suspicion if you're coming in here and you
Dressed like an Indian. Wait, no, I can't say that. Then he'll know I'm profiling him. Wait, but I'm already gesturing at his clothing. That's okay. I'm a cop. I got this.
why?
You're the one
You don't
who's
have ID,
faking
my
to be
I
an
don't know
Indian,
you, so
idiot. Now you're
people
gonna
are getting a little worried.
accuse
Can you
him of
understand that?
racism.
A little
not wanting
bit.
to
If
point
that
out
part
that you're
wasn't public, then I
wearing a
can
racist
understand.
caricature of an Indian.
Are you from Tarpon?
I like to catch tarpon.
You like to catch tarpon?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and in
Not
June
much
they'll
tarpon.
be off the beaches.
You know, Olive, there's no really reason for you to come inside the building because you don't have a meeting with anybody.
Can we hang out a little bit longer?
I stand.
Let's do an India story.
what?
An India story. Is the public place up until the door? Guys. The chief told me that it's still I could be up here, but can I get in? Or oh, okay. If you guys give me permission.
I'm the chief. I just talked to you. Now, now you're raising my suspicions with you of what your activities are. You're coming up here and through windows trying to see something. Now I'm getting a little more, my suspicion of you is getting a little bit higher.
Oh,
What your motive is and what you're trying to do.
So that's what I was asking
Yeah,
Corporal. He
I
said it
would
was
do that.
public.
Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think I see unclean hands. Were you saying something?
Yeah, the Maeve, I think that's how you pronounced it. She just gave you $5 and set you sub to your channel.
Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice.
And also, so you know, any donation to my channel every month, we have a raffle. And any donation automatically for any amount enters you into the raffle. So you are now officially entered into the raffle. This month's grand prize, for those of you who don't know, in case you didn't know, the grand prize is this book right here in my hand of cards that I invented, including this limited edition Schrodinger's Cat holofoil card. And the Schrodinger's Cat card is individually numbered. This is number 10. And as well as all of the other, you got your According to Asia card, your B2 Life Explained, you got your Kick card there. And oh, look at this, who I got a card for too. Look, I got an Unclean Hands card. You see that?
Nice.
And then Frauditor Troll. And there's me, there's Vilified Freedom. We got all the anti-frauditors, and we got the frauditors. Look, there's St. Patrick, there's Regan Benson. You get the whole set, all 110 cards, the original Series 1. This entire folder is the grand prize for the main winner of the raffle. The drawing will be in the first week of May. And so you are now officially entered, and any donation to this channel also means that you are entitled to a Hezokai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much for the $5. And another £5 from Paul Rumore Frazier, who once again is entered also into the raffle. And here's your Happy Dance, Paul. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And look at this. We got $2 from Space Trucker. Oh, He said boogie woogie. Well, Papa Lee said, that's right. And just for those of you who don't know what he's talking about, he says, one night I was laying down and I heard Mama Papa talking. And I heard Papa tell Mama, you gotta let that boy boogie woogie. Because it's in him and it's gotta come out. So here it is. All right. Thank you. And another 220 Canadian from Stefan St. German. Next raffle should be a drive with unclean hands. There you go. Just get in the truck and go.
Get a ride along. Definitely wants a ride along.
That's right. And ladies and gentlemen,
Want to see Fred? Let me see if I can roast him up for you.
Fred.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
I owe Stefan a happy dance.
Fred, come here. Come here. Come on.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Hey.
Mama didn't love me. Hello. Said my mama didn't love me. Just stay out all night long. I didn't care if she didn't lie. I boogie woogie anyhow.
We're at 106 now.
Yes. Unclean, are we waiting for you to show something to the screen or what?
I think you went to get Fred.
Oh, well then in that case, while he's getting Fred, let's get our brains melted by more of Tua Pre, who, again, if you watch this video and you get mad at the Frauditor, just take solace in the fact that he is physically in prison as we speak. He got arrested.
Yay!
He'll probably get out soon, but whatever.
You know, at first I thought he was just a prankster, and I've seen some of his videos, and some of it was a little funny. Most of it was just stupid and childish, and I don't know. But I figured, a lot of people, just want boring entertainment. But now he's just becoming stupid.
Well, I mean, there has to be something wrong with you if you think frauditing is a good idea in the first place. Something's wrong with your brain.
I mean, the pranks were stupid enough to a sense, but at least they had some redeeming quality about them. But the frauditing is just nothing. It's just plain pathetic and stupid.
Right. The frauditing is basically just a type of prankster, so he's just taking it to that level where adding, literally doing it as a prank to frauditing.
And he's finding out now that being a frauditor means you're going to have a criminal record. Congratulations, douche canoe.
Yeah, congratulations on your arrest, douche canoe.
Yeah, dumbass.
Here we go.
Up until here, though,
I mean, it is public, but now you're getting the suspicion levels of you up because you keep peering in windows, putting in cameras, and I don't know what is that reason for. You trying to look to do some harm? Do me a favor, okay? Just stay out on the sidewalk so you don't raise anybody's levels of concern too much. You can't be coming up to the building and start peering through windows, all right, and filming through windows.
Is it illegal to go up to there just right now? Or?
It's not illegal for you to be up here. If you go up here and you start filming, now there might be some suspicion that I'm going to be looking at and going through activities that you're trying to film inside for other reasons. You're putting a camera up to the window. So are you a threat to security here? That's all I'm concerned about. What is your motive and what are you doing?
So I'm just trying to do like my India story. So that was part of the India story. And then, yeah.
Step down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's what I was trying to ask. He said it was public up until there, though.
Except when you put a camera up in the window and you start trying to film things, now you raise my suspicion of what are you trying to do? Are you a threat to our security? That's all I'm trying to find out.
Oh, no, that's...
Well, no, you telling me no doesn't quell my alarm.
Oh, but it should. We are boys.
I told you could film from out here any way you want, but if you're coming up and you're putting the camera into the window and you're peering in, that's not acceptable.
All
Should
right.
we do a medi session?
wait,
we can
ladies
chill
and
about and
gentlemen,
talk about it?
This guy's an idiot and fun to make fun of, but now we got something important.
Fred!
We got a cameo.
Oh.
Let's see. All right.
Oh, look at that little baby face. Half the face that I could see.
He unplugged my computer just as he was getting up in my lap. He kicked the surge protector and turned the button off.
Oops. Oh, that's all right.
Oh,
Don't look
Fred.
at him.
Oh, look at the
that,
ears.
ladies and gentlemen, that's the best.
Oh, he's so adorable.
So
He
cute.
shakes when he sits in my lap. He is not a lap dog. He doesn't like it. Anyway, I'm back anyway.
Well, that's great, and we appreciate that. And look at that. We got Script Cat for $10. Let's see a happy
Nice.
gift from Unclean Hand.
Good idea, Script Cat.
Well, at least we got to see his dog anyway.
Hey, Script Cat, how you doing?
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. But I'll give you a double dose to make up for it. Here. All right, here you go, Script. All right.
All right.
All right. Yes,
All
thank you
right.
very much. And for anyone who doesn't know, Script Cat was one of the first original guests on this very show.
Yes.
Great times, great times.
Care Bear, I see you down there. How you doing?
Well, yeah, see, Care Bear, he knows what's up. We're paying attention. Anyway, let's look at a little bit more of this idiot being stupid and see what else he's got for us. And again, if you get angry at him, just remember you can take solace in the fact that he got arrested today. Yay. We're watching this video to celebrate his arrest.
What's that?
Just a medi session.
Medi session.
Oh, like medi? Do you medi?
Maddie?
Yeah, medi, like.
You keep going like this, I don't know what that means.
Oh, like kind of like medi, like.
Medical, it's not legal to do it out on the street. You can do medical privacy of your house. You can't sit and walk around the street with them.
Oh, because my friend, he always hotboxes. He goes to like parking lots. He literally rolls up all his windows and he'll like hotbox in parking lots. But
How is that
now that
funny?
we've been talking more, I'm sure your guard is down. You're more chill. Like, is it cool if I'm
But
just?
not if you keep coming up to the window and stuff trying to film it, then you're raising my suspicion.
But it's not suspicious because I'm chill. If I wasn't chill, then it.
It really doesn't matter if you're chill or not. You cannot go up to the window and start peering in to try to film inside.
It wouldn't be a crime though. It would just be because.
Well, you could be trespassing. I might trespass you here if this continues. How's that?
Oh, you trespass me from the city hall?
From the grounds here, if this kind of behavior continues, because I don't know if you're a threat to this building or not. And you're raising my suspicion levels. Raising my suspicion. You're raising my suspicion. My suspicion will be some suspicion. Raise my suspicion levels.
Here's the American man here. And here's
Okay, so this guy is, I mean, I already knew that this guy was a, full-time professional douche canoe, but hearing the way he edited that together just now, like, because one of the big beefs that these guys always do is, you didn't have any RAS, you didn't have any suspicion, and how come you can't reasonably articulate your suspicion? And then he edits together 22 times where the cop's trying to articulate his suspicion, like making a joke out of it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's supposed to be funny, but I do understand that they got to find all the super jet and space trucker. Enter little Chihuahua and hey, Unclean, Tiny wants to meet Fred sometime.
Sure, no problem.
All right, sure, no problem. You hear that? So when you do your ride along, you could do your get your Chihuahuas mating or whatever you got to do. But in the meantime, here's your happy dance.
Fred's gay.
Did you say Fred's gay?
Yeah, he's gay.
That's awesome. Oh man. And another 2 pounds from Paul Rumor Frazier.
Nice, Paul.
The fake Asian impression of the fraud is racist. I agree. And here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you so much for the 2 pounds. Yes, love it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Mr. Shortingus Cat is here.
Hey, Mrs. Cat's in the house.
Welcome and hello.
Hey, Mr. Cat, how you doing?
That's right. We got Unclean Hands with us today. Now we got Mrs. Cat in the house. Oh man, this couldn't be better. We got the most people we've ever had watching at one time. And Kim Crawford just renewed her membership.
Nice.
Which also means that she has a happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, I got the best fans in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the best guests on my show. Oh, can't be better. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch some more of this guy who got arrested today, celebrating his arrest because he's a douche canoe and he deserves it. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Administrative. Oh, no. Is it an art show?
There is an art show right on the wall.
Oh,
See, now
lovely,
he's in a
yes.
completely different building.
I'm just checking. I'm here for the art show.
No, I don't think so, because you were looking at all our office doors.
Osif doors?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're Osif? They're Osif stores?
This is where Admin Services is.
In Osif? In the Prince Osif?
Yeah, why were you doing
The
that?
game radiated.
What, the Prince Osif?
I'm like filming where our offices are up here.
Like where the Osifs are?
Yeah.
Stefan.
Ah, this guy is so annoying. Oh my gosh. How does he stand himself? Oh, you have office assistants? What do you mean office assistants? What the hell is he trying to do?
Gotta say hi to Judy Johnson.
Oh, hello, yes. Judy Johansson is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Judy.
For those of you who don't know, she's the one who painted that painting right there by my head. I got the best fans in the world, and she's one of them. And in the
Goosebump.
meantime, oh, what's that?
Goosebump. Little Chihuahua, Big World. Who else we got here? Jam and Jet.
Yep, Jam and Jet. Goosebump 801. Judy Johansson. And, of course, it looks like I owe a couple of happy dances, too. I got Stefan with Unlike Chili. Fred is out of the closet. The 220 Canadian.
I outed him.
I outed him.
Sorry, Fred.
Oh,
I
Fred.
got another 2 pounds from Paul Rumor Frazier. Just subscribe to Unclean Hands.
All right, Paul.
Now you're talking.
Thank you, Paul.
Alrighty, so I owe you guys 2 happy dances in a row. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's declare a thumb war. All right. All right.
All right.
Thank you all so much. I love Saturdays. You guys are the best fans in the world. Best, most fun stream. Look at that, even Salacious with $5.
Nice.
She wants Fred to have an entry into the raffle.
Aw.
That's beautiful.
Looks like we got 108 in here now.
Oh, 108. Beautiful.
Nice.
What's the name of the frauditor we're watching? His name is the Forgiven Jerry. No, it's Tua Pre. He was arrested today during the big storming of the police precinct by Long Island Audit, where like 50 people showed up, or 20 or whatever it was. And Tua Pre was arrested, so we're celebrating his arrest by watching one of his videos. For anyone who doesn't know who he is, and I gotta give Salacious a Hezekiah happy dance. All right. Thank you very much, Salacious. And a treat for Fred. What are you gonna do if your dog wins?
Don't know. Take it from him.
Take it from him. There you
I'll
go.
have to confiscate it for his own well-being.
Well, you know what? That'll be interesting because you'll have 2 sets of cards then, and one will be in the book, and then one will be just loose. So maybe you can figure out, you know.
Hey, Salacious just notified that Sam I Am gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Sam I Am.
Thanks,
Oh, look
Ben.
at that, Sam I Am.
Hey, Ben. RB.
The Maserati 5000 GT for $10.
Lee Laws is here and he's going to sue us all.
Yes. I finally made his radar. I've been waiting for him to threaten to sue me. He's threatened to sue everybody else in the world.
I know, I felt so left out.
What's that, Uncle?
I was saying hey to Maserati and Scott Emo.
Yes. Hello,
Amu.
Scott Ammo. Hello, Maserati. And I owe Maserati a happy dance for his $10 super sticker. All right, here we go, Maserati. All right. Yes.
No, Ruggiero, it's not the real Lee Laws.
Well, of course not. I know. It's still fun though, to play along. Just like when News Now Voodoo shows up in my chat. I know it's not him because 1, he's an inanimate object, and 2, he's literally sitting right here. But I have fun with it. You know,
And Salacious just notified that Danny gifted 5 memberships.
All right, 5 memberships gifted by Danny. Thank you so much. And that gets Danny another Hezekiah happy dance. All right. Danny's a big supporter of the channel as well. Thank you so much. I love you guys, best fans in the world. And now let's get back. Oh, what's that?
She's right on top of this stuff, isn't she?
Oh, she's amazing. Seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for my producer, Salacious. She's the best.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you, Salacious.
And for anyone who's new around here, and I know a lot of you want to thank you, Unclean Hands, for making that happen today. This is a Frauditor Voodoo doll. This one's name is News Now Voodoo. He actually has some videos. I got one where he audits a post office, and he's got others coming. But if you look at him, look, he's got the little gimbal filming the cops. He's got the fake press pass. He's got a tiny black little heart because he's a frauditor. He's got the rotten teeth. He's got soap because these guys are dirty. He's got a taser you could stab him with. You could stab him with the soap. He's got his handcuffs on, his little torture cuffs. His shoes are untied because he's too stupid to tie his own shoes. I put this on him. This is his ankle bracelet because he's under house arrest. It's a whole ongoing storyline in my thing. But these dolls were handmade by Salacious. My fan Salacious handmade these. She made will have made 8 total. This one is number 6. They're numbered on the bottom. And part of my raffle last month was I gave one of these away. This month's raffle, again, is the collection of cards. Oh, also, just in case there's anyone else here who doesn't know, I wrote a book called The Frauditor's Handbook. That's also going to be part of the prize package for the raffle is the cards and a signed copy of my book. Well, technically, it's a stamped copy. I actually got a Hez, short for Hezekiah stamp that I put on here. Custom. See, there's the Hez stamp coming from my stamper. But if you just wanted to buy the book, there is a link. It's only $5 at Amazon. Link in the description below. These you can't buy. You have to win them. And like I said, they're collector's items because there's only ever going to be 8, all handmade. And, of course, the card collection. There's 110 cards in the collection. It's like you could actually play it if you wanted to, like a Pokemon-type card game. You got your Frauditors. There's frickin' Media, Earl David Warden. There's News Now Omaha. There's Glenn Serio and some other ones, but then you also have their enemies, the anti-frauditors. Like, for example, there's Blue Bear, who's been on this show, and so has Blackheart Knight. And there's our co-host right there, Frauditor News Network. And with Dog Detective, there's Ragical and Ragicow. They're all in here. And again, the grand prize this month is this folder. Not just a folder, but literally the one that's in my hand you can win. As well as a copy of my book. And Julie Weaver said she wants it too. I want to hear Unclean Hands say my name in that sexy cowboy voice. And
Julie Weaver, how you doing?
All right, well, wait till I'm done yapping and then say it so she can hear you clear.
That never happens. You're muted.
I did that on purpose.
You did not.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Julie Weaver. How are you?
She wants to hear you do a British voice now.
Hello, Julie Weaver. How are you?
It's great.
Oh, this is great. Email me, New York Public Tour. Email me, hezekiah@gmail.com. We'll discuss it.
Do you know?
But first, I owe Julie Weaver a happy dance. All right.
We're up to 110. All right. Hit that like button, everyone.
Yes. Thank you all for being here. This is pretty great. ATV Thunder says we've been thunderstruck. Thunderstruck.
ATV.
Yes, indeed. Oh, this is great times.
Jenny. Hi, Jenny. How you doing?
Hey, just Jenny. Yeah. What's up? Anyone else you wanted to say hi to, Unclean?
No, not yet.
All right. We see anybody worth it, I'll give them what for. No, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So let's get back to the stupidity on display.
I'd just like to know where the Asifs are.
Why? What is your name?
Asif.
Asif?
Yes.
This
is a fake plant.
What an idiot.
2023, lots of things are fake these days. You have to be careful. You have to filter for what is
He's filling up the plant. Oh boy.
The bondler.
Used for a breeze because all these chemicals you put into the air and you breathe it. And
he doesn't even do an accent that's funny. I mean, he sounds stupid.
You can press this.
He is stupid.
They just said something about it. Deputy.
He's not trying. He is.
Maybe he needs to try a little bit harder because it's bad. It's not funny.
It's horrible.
Seriously, like it's not even funny stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Upside down.
You can walk in here.
Mother bitches, really.
VIP if you want.
Impressive.
Want all these cool Americans to do their business.
I'll let them know you have the right to videotape. You know, feel free to.
I appreciate you, officer. Much respect you too. The room over here. Yes. Oh, I thought it was VIP. Pardon. Oh, okay, pardon. Yeah. I'm doing a little bit of communicating. Yes.
We got a call here because they saw you walking around. They said you were whispering and stuff. So we just want to make sure it's okay.
I was just talking to India.
Are you in school or what?
No. I school people.
School people?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like the professor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yes.
IF, yeah, like as if. Hey, how are you, officer?
Hello, how are you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good. I'd say you arrived here pretty quickly, Officer Quick.
Yes.
You can call me Prince, officer.
And what's your real last name?
Well, typically it's not customary for a prince to give his last name. So.
What a douche canoe.
Oh, yes.
120, we're at 120, all right.
Let's get everybody in the shot right now. I'm trying to figure out which is sparkling more, my gold on my shoes or the badges of the polite officers here. Oh, but don't underestimate your gold, Officer Lake.
How is this guy not get canceled for being racist? I asked the same thing about STV too.
No, all you have to do is grab it by here and you pull it right off.
I could never wear that. Like I don't have the style to wear that.
Really? I think if you rock it with confidence, what size? Are you 14 and a half?
No,
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got $4.99 from. Hey, Butter News Network. You want to say his name out loud for me?
I'm not gonna do it. Patrol.
Mr. Patrol for $4.99.
I'll say it if you allow me to. I will say it. I don't want to hurt your stream or your channel.
Oh, that's all right.
All right, we got $4.99 from Dickbag Patrol.
Oh my goodness gracious me! All right,
I'm from New York. I've said so much worse. That's like nothing.
All right, here's your happy dance, Dickbag. All right. Oh my goodness gracious me!
He is a prankster, KP, but he's not an auditor.
No, he's a prankster. Again, the only reason why I'm even showing one of his videos now is because he went with Long Island Audit to his big protest today and got arrested. And in the meantime, we got another 5 pounds from Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Do better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. That's exactly right. And here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. Another great supporter of the channel, Paul Rumor Frazier. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm done with this idiot. And this video is pretty much over anyway. It's got less than a minute left.
I think he's over. I think his channel is gonna plummet. He's just so stupid now.
Well, I don't know. Now that he's been arrested.
Yeah, because at least people thought before, oh, he's a prankster. He's got to be funny. I'll just laugh because I'm supposed to. But now he's doing other things that he's making himself look worse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Funny.
He's an idiot.
Oh, Uncle Artie? Yeah, I know.
Hey, Artie.
Oh.
Uncle Artie.
Yeah, Katie's Ed's in the house, by the way. Thank you.
Nice.
Hey, Katie's Ed.
So,
Hi, Katie's Ed.
it's actually interesting that Uncle Artie showed up in the stream just now because, ladies and gentlemen, a word from our sponsor, Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity.
Famous lies and stupid quotes from your host, Chili Con Carne Decastrated. Take it away, Chili.
There's going to be a civil war because I'm not accepting going to live in a dungeon. I haven't done anything wrong to ever live in a dungeon. I do not accept being locked into a dungeon.
You don't live anywhere.
I do not accept it. And pretty soon, you filthy pigs are going to arrest the wrong person, and you're going to end up in a civil war. And this filthy scumbag. And then when a freedom fighter comes along, they want to be upset that I'm a hardcore, diehard mother, right? They want to be so mad that I'm that way. Because I'm telling you now, I'm not living in a dungeon. And if I go to a dungeon, when I get out of the dungeon, it's going to be bad. I'm not going to live in a dungeon. You're not locking me up because I want my rights. And if you do, well, then fine. Then you know what? I'm a leader.
You said they're not, but if you do, you're fine.
And if it has to be the way it has to be, I'm telling you all. I'm warning you all. This country, it's not me. I didn't do this. The cops of this country and the politicians of this country have created this bullshit system. It's going to go to a civil war. You're going to arrest the wrong leader, the wrong person. And you know what's going to happen? You think cops are being shot at in those 3 towns in Montana? It's going to get worse. You keep putting cops on top of us, us versus them, Cop City, where they get to train militaristically to arrest us in a POW style, where they then tell us to look down at the ground. You can't look left. You can't look right. I can't look to my left or right. You want total dominion over everything I do? It's going to go to a civil war.
You really? I'm thinking
worse than my last peyote trip. I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He be treated like a punk, you know.
Thank you, Artie. That was great.
Round of applause for Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity.
Yes.
And a round of applause for Epiphanies. 550 Canadian. Great to see you today, Unclean Hands.
Unclean Hands, all right.
Hey, Epiphany.
All right.
Did I say that right?
What's that?
Did I say that right? Epiphany?
Yes, it's Epiphanies.
I wasn't I wasn't gonna say it first.
Yeah, it's spelled funky, but it's Epiphanies. It's like a pun.
Weed.
Yes.
Yeah, weed wax. I can't. What? Weed.
Weedskador.
Weedskador. There you go.
Yes, a Weedskador. All right, what's up, El Weedskador? And I owe you guys a happy dance. All right. It's great. This is great to have you here, Unclean. This is awesome. Having a great time.
Just chilling.
Yes. This is awesome. Anyway, let's see. Who do we got here? What's the next thing we wanted to go into today? Oh, wait a minute. Did I already just get another $3 from Jammin' Chat? Yes. All right. Thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. And here's your Hezekiah Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it. And Space Trucker just gifted 5 more memberships.
Nice.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's go. All right.
Gonna say hey to Christo now.
What was that?
Gonna say hi to Christo, and I can't pronounce his last name.
Christo, interim?
Ketamine? No, it's not ketamine.
No, it's not. Kinnerim.
That'll work.
Yeah, I'll take it. What's up, Crystal Canarium? Welcome to the show. Yes. Space Trucker 5 membership. Yay. Oh, my goodness. We're having a great stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Saturday show just keeps growing every week. Greatest episode of all time so far. We got Unclean Hands in the host.
Yes.
Need 2 more likes to make 100 likes.
Oh yeah, keep hitting that like button. 2 more. Come on.
Come on, hit the like button. Go ahead, button. It's free. Oh, this is free. 100 likes. All right. Good karma to whoever hit the 100th like.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen.
102. All right, keep hitting it.
Round of applause for our co-host, Frauditors News Network.
Yay, me.
Yes. And you know what? We're having so much fun today. I think we're going to jump right ahead into the next routine because there's so many good people here. Are you guys ready to play?
Yes.
All right.
I just blurted that out. Yes. I'm not anxious. No, I'm not excited. Yes.
This is your favorite part of the show every weekend. What are you talking about?
I know.
Right.
Calm down.
Thank you. I needed that.
We got to play along. Try and guess who's. Well, wait. You'll see. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for your favorite game.
Who's that douche-canoe?
All right. Who do you think it is, guys?
Rogue Nation?
Okay, we got to vote for Rogue Nation. What do you think, please?
Come on, guys. What do you think? Looks like he's wearing a cap, but he's got his arm up, which means nothing, but...
Strip Cat and Great
Aselmo.
think it's Aselmo.
Aselmo, okay. Ordering America, yep. Lot for Aselmo, okay. About 25 seconds. Casey Camera Boy, okay.
Brooklyn Audit, all right. Long Island Audit. Joey.
Church Frauditors.
Island Audit, Jeremiah.
Liar.
Island Audit is the vote from Unclean Hands. Okay, let's see. We got
Last Days of Freedom. Okay.
Who is it?
2 seconds.
If you guessed Auditing America.
Oh, right. Most of you guessed it. Nice.
Yes.
Oh, look, it's Luna.
Yeah,
come on, Luna. You do better, Luna.
It's not Whisk Boy, it's Whisk Boy's girlfriend. And so there's that. And fun times. Love Who's That Douche Canoe? Everyone's favorite game of the week every week. We have a great time playing that. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that oh, you know what? I'm getting a message somewhere in deep space on the spaceship AMG. There's a delay, obviously. A message is coming from outer space. It turns out that the News Now Voodoo Bob was playing along, but we're just getting it now. So here are his guesses that he just made a few seconds ago, but we're just getting the broadcast now. Let's see.
Hez. I know who it is. It's LIA. They're so great. Okay, it must be broken system, broken trust. What? No? You're all wrong. News Now Voodoo, you gotta get me out of here, man. Everyone, send donations so I can get out of here. Quick, send donations.
The News Now Voodoo Bob, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the cap dancing in the background. Sorry. The Graham and Bob Show. Round of applause for the Graham and Bob Show. They do this together for me this morning real quick. For those of you who don't know, most people probably don't. So what happened was this morning, or yesterday afternoon, my system got hacked. And I lost a ton of information on my computer, so I had to basically start from scratch. So I was working all day trying to get all my systems all set up, and luckily I always back everything up, but I had to upload everything onto my computer or download whatever, depending on what it is. And when I lost my douche canoe segment, the Graham and Bob Show just said, here, I'll throw something together for you real quick, so you'll have something for tonight. So a big thanks to the Graham and Bob Show for throwing that together for me real quick and having
Thank you.
Recording the
Very
show.
nice.
Yes. And we got $5 from Chris Gelling. Buenas noches. What happened to LIA's $1 million douche canoe march? The Million Douche Canoe March. Instead of Million Man March, Million Douche Canoe March. Well, you know what happened with it? Like 10 people showed up and one of them got arrested. What were you going to say, UNCLEAN?
About 30 to 40 people showed up, and none of them were First Amendment auditors, except the one guy that got arrested was a prankster. He wasn't even an auditor. None of the other auditors supported him.
Yeah, even Direct D was in his chat complaining at him about being too nice and not getting arrested and taking one for the team.
Oh gosh,
it was horrible.
You know what? Why does it always have to be an arrest? Like taking one for the team. What benefit does it do anyone? It doesn't even help themselves. Who benefits from their arrest? That's what I want to know. Yeah, no one knows. Anyone?
I can answer. Hold on. Listen. No. Sorry about that. It's live show, people. Give me a break, will you?
Yeah.
That's what helps. The pros. $5 from Chris Kelling, and here's your happy dance. Actually, I didn't go full screen for that, so I'll do it again. And I'll double it up because, ladies and gentlemen, I got a $25 bomb.
Wow, nice.
All right.
Hey, Tom, that's awesome.
Donovan.
Yes, I got to point something out to you.
Yes.
You have over 100% like button hits, and you've got 107 people in here. So that never happens.
Whoa.
Never gonna
happen.
That's beautiful. That's fantastic. Oh, thank you, you guys so much, and thank you, Unclean Hands, for being here. Believe me, I know how much of a part you played in helping this be such a successful broadcast today.
Mm-hmm,
I'm loving it. Thank you so much for coming out. And Tom.
Tweren't nothing.
Oh, tweren't nothing. I love that.
Oh, it was cute the way you said
it. Seriously, like, legit though, legit. Like, me being some dude, not that long ago, sitting watching Unclean Hands videos on my computer, would have never, ever imagined that Unclean Hands would be a guest on my show. It's an honor. No, like, legit.
Tremendous honor. It's an honor to be the co-host, just be able to listen to him.
Stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, of $49.99.
Wow, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat.
That's for Mrs. Schrodinger's cat.
No, you are wonderful.
That's
But yes,
amazing.
keep dancing, Hezekiah.
Oh man,
You missed the super chat there, His.
that is a super duper super chat.
You
Oh
missed
my
it.
goodness. Another one?
Yeah, Tom Donovan, 25.
Oh yeah, that's the one I did. Yep. All right. I just pronounced his name wrong. I'm sorry. Yep. Tom Donovan for $25. Oh, good job, y'all. And then $49.99 for Mrs. Schrodinger's cat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to do a quadruple happy dance to make up for this one. Here we go,
Ooh.
ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I gotta go full screen for this. Let's hit it. All right. All right. All right. And now we're going to do one of the fancy tech ones. No, hold on. Dag nabbit. It's a live stream, people. It's live. It's live. Here we go. All right.
All right, all right.
All right. All right. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Awesome. I can't believe all the support that I'm getting here today. This is the best. Yeah, I have the best fans ever. You guys, seriously, I love you guys so much. Oh man, we're having so much fun today. Let's see, what do we want to do next? Let's see, we did the douche canoe bit. I'll let you guys decide. I was thinking, because I like to, during my Saturday stream, I like to have a little bit of fun with the guests, and either have like a Frauditor News Network video or an Unclean Hands video. I got
Unclean
one of
Hands.
each on deck. What do you guys vote for?
Unclean hands. Definitely.
The man, the myth, and the legend. According to Greg Jonick for $10. All right.
Nice.
Hey, Greg.
And that's another Hezekiah Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it. The support is amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out one of Unclean Hands' videos. I'm sure he's already seen this one, being that he made it.
Yes, we all love you, Mr. Schrodinger's cat. I agree with Space Trucker.
Yes. And in case you didn't notice, there was someone earlier who said that they subscribed to Unclean Hands. So, hey, this is good. Now you can get an idea of what he's all about. In case you don't know who he is, here's one of his videos. Go check out his channel. Definitely, if you're not subscribed to Unclean Hands, you have got to go over there and subscribe.
They're not subscribed. They're crazy.
Yeah, seriously. He's like one of the masters in the craft.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1 million subs, and it's going well.
All right, let's get up to 1 million subs today.
Yeah, right.
Hit that sub button.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel once again. Today I've got a guy that likes to dox people on his channel. He has one video, he has it. They keep taking it down and he keeps putting it back up again. This guy is on some kind of a vendetta against Corrections 101, who happens to be one of my subscribers and subscribes to a lot of channels like mine. And this guy's just on a mission to try to destroy this guy with some kind of a business, legal matter, nonsense thing that he keeps putting up on the screen and showing over and over again. Anyway, the guy's an idiot, and he's a First Amendment auditor, so that, kind of goes hand in hand.
All right, real quick. Sorry about that, but I have to quickly acknowledge the $5 super chat from the answer, super sticker.
Nice.
And give the answer not only an entry into this month's raffle, but a Hezekiah Happy Dance.
I have questions.
All right, what was that, Unclean?
I have questions for the answer.
What is the question for the answer?
I don't know.
What was that book where, like, somebody found the answer, but then they had to figure out what the question was? Like, the answer to everything? It was like 42 or something, but nobody knew what the question was?
I don't know that either.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, that's an old book. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. All right. FYI, for everybody, if I don't see, especially Salacious, keep track for me. While this is playing, I'm gonna go refill my drink and take a potty break real quick. So if I miss any chats or anything, I'll address it. So, but I'm gonna be AFK for a minute. But here we go. Back to the video. Whoa.
Care Bear is being a little naughty in the chat now.
Uh-oh, Care Bear, what are you doing? All right, here you go.
Let's check out a little bit of this mental midget's work, shall we?
Yeah, we're here at the courthouse, Adams County here. I'm trying to figure out, is that's a policy or is that a law? Hey! Is that a law or is that a policy?
Is that a law or is that a policy? This guy must come up with this on his own, because I've never heard that before. Never. What an original artist this guy is.
No recording in the publicly accessible areas. The Constitution states otherwise. You guys, I actually just got detained the other day at the City Hall for filming inside the City Hall. Supreme Court's already ruled that this is considered publicly accessible as long as I go through the metal detectors. Well, then let's get him down here and talk to me about it, because every time.
Where'd you come up with this crap?
I'm not obligated to give that.
They heard it somewhere.
I'm an independent journalist gathering content on a story.
Independent would go a lot quicker, my friend. If you just told him you were a moron, he would understand what's going on, and
Really?
you could go on with your day. But no, you're not going to do that, are you?
That's what I'm doing. What is your name? Is that what you tell the judge? You just boom, you just point.
Boom.
Okay, what's your badge number? 84. Okay. Now, are you familiar with the Constitution and with Supreme Court rulings of the First Amendment?
Are you?
They never did that, Gallagher. Never happened.
Chief Deputy? Okay, well, if you want to see about getting him down here, that'd be great, because like right now you guys are violating my First Amendment.
Hang on right there.
He's a regular wordsmith, folks, the way he puts his words together like that. Constitutional knowledge this guy has is incredible. I can't wait to hear more.
Like, they want me to download their mobile app, right? How am I supposed to download it if I can't have my phone in here to scan this?
Oh my God.
You can bring your phone in,
I'm
you just
sorry.
can't be recording while you're walking through there. That's all.
Oh
Very
my
simple.
God.
I know you don't get it.
To make sure your name, case number, etc. is on check or envelope, so that.
See, this to me is a beautiful example of how and why these guys are so freaking stupid.
Stupid.
Like, you can scan a QR code without having to record. Like, oh.
Yeah, but he's in a place where he can record. He hasn't gone into the building yet. That sign is out there where he can film.
So what the
He's a freaking idiot.
My head hurts. Oh my gosh. I need drugs or alcohol or something. This is too much.
I think he's doing a good job. He's a good auditor, and he's doing the right thing, teaching these tyrants what's what. Now,
Hey,
I'm an auditor,
be careful. Blackheart Knight might be in the chat.
who asked you, lady? Wait, what are you doing? No, I didn't.
Blackheart Knight, are you here? Are you hearing this?
I'm sorry. Once he started talking trash about you, I can't handle anyone talking about my cupcake.
Thank you. That's funny. When he gets tased, he sounds like my cat is vomiting.
You did what? You went after Cupcake?
Yeah, he was talking trash about her.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Where is
So
he?
much fun.
I think I know what's coming.
Oh no!
Swear word? Sorry.
No, that was great. That was absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I have so much fun on these Saturday shows.
Seriously. We're having a blast. This is great. Anyway, let's get back to watching this idiot be stupid. Alien giving him the finger. I love it.
That way we can define what payment's for. Include your contact information.
Bring on the dead air. It's the best part of these videos when they're not talking, just walking around saying absolutely nothing,
they're trying to think.
accomplishing nothing, nothing at all.
That's what happens when they try to think. They accomplish nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I was just leaving.
I should do this. I went down to Hannibal Court today, and they let me in no problem.
Idiot.
Yeah, and I also went to Illinois Supreme Court too. Up there, the Supreme Court, and they let me in no problem too.
You're lying.
I'm just letting you know, you guys are looking at a hefty lawsuit right now. Big
Ooh.
time.
This kind of reminds me when I was a kid, my next door neighbor would come over and he'd say, "How come you let Tommy play with your toy trucks and you didn't let me play with them? He played with them. I should be able to play with them too. I went here and I did this and I did that and they let me do it over there." Well, you're not over there now, son. You're here. So just shut up.
These guys are such.
I guarantee by the end of the day I will make it past here.
Just pick a number on the wheel, folks, and let it spin. Will he get in the facility or will he not get in the facility? He guarantees he's going to make it in. What are you thinking? What are the odds? What is it? A 20 to 1 chance that he's not going to get in. That's what I'm going with. Here we go. Let's find out if he gets in.
All right.
All I want to do is film in publicly accessible areas. This is a tax-funded dollar building, and that's all I want to do is film. Film in publicly accessible areas.
Hey, Blink would be proud of you, son. Real proud.
So is this a policy?
Are you an idiot?
I'm just asking. If you're enforcing something, that'd be awesome. Yeah, because I'm already suing the city for this, so I mean, you guys can be next.
What if I just throat punched you?
What's the chief deputy's name? Oh, he will? Okay.
Chief deputy.
Yeah, I've already spoke to the lawyers, and they told me what I'm doing is 100% lawful.
Spoke to Chili.
I violated a policy. Ooh.
Well, I just consulted my attorney, and he said you're an idiot and you're a liar. You don't even have an attorney. You're just lying. You know, what you're doing is stupid. I demand the right to film in publicly accessible areas and keep an eye on my public servants. Yes, that's what I want to do, because I don't have a job.
Or life. Or intelligence.
What the heck? Why don't we take a look at we'll take a little commercial break and look at this idiot's doxing techniques here.
Greetings, YouTube. My name is. I'm located here in Adams County, Quincy, Illinois, as you already know. I bring to you today some information, public information that is publicly accessible, and YouTube links are all below. You'll be able to have access to that as my subscribers. There's a YouTube guy going around by the name of.
Excellent point, Mr. Schrodinger's cat.
False narratives, false lies, false accusations of
false lies,
which is currently being dealt with in court.
What does that mean?
Basically, his name is. He's located at.
See, this is the big thing that I really don't get about doxing. Like, it isn't just like the whole idea of it and the morality of it and this and that, but it's a flagrant terms of service violation. How do these douche canoes keep getting away with it?
You know what he's talking about?
No, I didn't see the original video.
Corrections 101.
Oh man.
Who is going to be a future guest on this very show? Wow, doxing corrections 101. That's crazy.
That guy cut out all the parts where he said his name and his address and all that crap.
Yeah, good. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like Joey, you know, and guys like that, Vegas Valley, whatever, and these other ones that dox people all the time. Like, how do they still have a channel? You'd think that's like I said, there's a blatant violation of terms of service. You'd think they'd be booted.
Yes, Alicia, it's Ben.
What is the
Ben Inman, Dingleberry.
Oh, Yes, yes. Anyway, speaking of which,
You can take this information and do what you will with it. Do not threaten him. Do not harass him. We have standards here and ethics. On this side of
That's right. That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Unlike you, Mr.
Well, I'm
Shit
giving out all
Disturber
this
that goes
information.
around
We have
causing
standards and
problems.
ethics.
Oh, I think that's about enough of Ben here. He ain't quite right in the head, that poor boy. But he sure thinks he is. He's got to wear a mask on camera sitting there all by himself because he's hiding his face because he's a coward.
Oh, my brain hurts.
Twist him up like a pretzel. So wait.
okay, I'm sorry. Hey, Unclean.
Yes,
I got a request from Salacious for you to say salacious.
salacious.
All right.
Salacious and Care Bear. Flirty girls.
I'm telling you, the girls love your voice, man. You got that southern
Yeah,
drawl.
he's got a great voice.
I was born with it. I can't help it.
That's great. Women love
You know, it
that
doesn't
stuff.
sound anything to me like it sounds to everybody else.
Well, I think I've told you before. Watch what's that dude? Any movie with that guy in it. What's his name? Roy something. The guy from the guy who plays the cowboy in the frickin' Fractadaclus.
Sam Elliott.
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. Oh yeah.
The cowboy guy from that. Like his voice is like. Since you said like it doesn't sound to you like it does to us, listen to him talk. Any movie he's in, that actor, listen to him talk, and that's like what it's similar type of accent that we hear when we hear you talk. And he's got the handlebars too, so there you go. And he's a cowboy.
Hey, Jammin' Jet, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. To answer your question.
You have the most adorable voice there, FNN.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, everybody loves Frauditor News Network. Round of applause for Frauditor News Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
Round of applause for our guest of honor, Unclean Hands.
Yes.
And a round of applause for your host, Hezekiah.
Woohoo!
Well, at least she clapped. I always do it backwards. There you go, that way. Because when I'm looking. Oh, I could do this though, if I have to. No, not. It's a live show, ladies and gentlemen. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are made.
See where frauditors do to your brain? That's
Yeah,
an example
right?
right there.
I've been watching Frauditors so much. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, I wrote a book about them, The Frauditor's Handbook by Hezekiah Jenkins.
I have that.
The only
book.
problem is,
Good read.
the only problem is frauditors can't read.
Yeah, Frauditors can't read. But
It
you
should
know
be a
who can?
picture book.
Unclean Hands, who says he's got a copy of the book. Ladies and gentlemen, and now a special live presentation of Unclean Hands reviews. Let's hear Unclean Hands reviews of this fantastic novel, The Frauditor Handbook by Hezekiah Jenkins. Take it away,
Right.
Unclean.
What am I doing? Oh, the book?
The book, yeah.
I was looking for it. It's around here someplace. I couldn't find it. I read it. It's pretty good.
That's all right. We know you got it.
It's only like you can get it on Amazon for $3.99. I bet Salacious will drop that link right in the chat for you.
Yes, Granger, there is a link in the description below, and I'm sure that Salacious could drop a link to the book as well.
Hey,
yeah.
Pat Dallinger, I
Morning,
disagree on the coloring book because the problem is that they eat crayons. So you don't want to give them anything to color with.
No, you don't want to go there. No. Just waste the money on them crayons.
Ooh, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat says Unclean Hands sounds like
Ooh,
Sam
I
Elliott.
agree.
Sam Elliott is sexy.
That's how I got my road name when I was riding Tombstone.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's awesome. All right. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch some more of an Unclean Hands video.
Yeah.
Thank you, Salacious, for dropping that link.
I can come in? Is that a policy? Is that? But Huh?
You're not bringing a phone in the courthouse.
You almost hit me with the door just now.
Yeah. You're not
Okay,
bringing
this
a
is
phone in
is
the
this
courthouse.
publicly
Oh my God.
accessible? Is this publicly accessible? Just answer my question.
Sorry, folks, it's too late to change your bets now. If you bet that he was going to get into the courthouse, it's looking like you're probably going to be wrong, but so late in the game, you can't change your bets. Whatever you pick, you pick.
You want to make a complaint?
So you're threatening me, saying if I come in,
No,
what happens
I'm
if I
not
come in?
making a
What happens if I come
You
in?
cannot bring the phone
But
in.
what happens
Find
if
out.
I do?
I will take the phone.
And then what?
Escort you out.
So you're gonna take my phone? You're gonna steal my property?
I'm not going to steal
Uh.
it.
Yes.
I'll take it outside.
What's your
and give it to
name?
you.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
So
You're
you
not
know?
bringing the phone in.
Idiot dismissed.
What's your name?
You're not
Is that? See, now I'm intimidated. You just did a class 3 felony by intimidation in the state of Illinois.
My God.
bringing the phone in.
Oh, he's lunging at me. What's your first name?
He's lunging. He's
What's
lunging.
your last name, Pat? Fucking fag.
Sounds like little Ben here lost his temper there for a minute and slipped into some homophobic slur towards the gentleman, which is highly unacceptable. That shows you his intelligence level. This learned man.
You have to have intelligence to have a level.
Is that a lawful order? Is it a lawful order? Is it a lawful order?
Hey,
One more time.
Is it a lawful order?
There you
I'm
go.
not leaving there, tyrant. Is that a lawful order? Yes or no? Is it a lawful
All right,
order?
too
for me
much
to
now.
leave? Is it a lawful order for me to leave?
Stop it.
Is it a lawful order?
Ah!
Is it a why are you walking on
Stop.
What are you hoping to accomplish?
6 feet apart? I got COVID, so 6 feet. Oh, I don't? Is this a lawful order?
You've got
Is it a lawful
something.
order?
You've got many things.
It's not. Because I'm not lawfully ordered to leave.
Yes, illegal.
Lawful order, yes or no? I want you guys to arrest me so you can violate my rights. This is YouTube Live. 36.7 thousand viewers right now.
Yes, people, over 36,000 people watching his video at the time he made it, which was 2 months ago. And oh, wait a minute. He's got just a little under 2,000 views. He's been getting 1,000 views a month on this video. So, yeah, that's real close to 36,000 views. The guy's only got 417 subs. He's an idiot. Nobody watches his garbage. Anyway, he's lying. Get a lot of fraud.
Watching you.
Yep.
You just cost you your job. You just did a intimidation, which is a violation of the Illinois statute.
Great having you here.
Intimidation is a class 3 felony. By you walking up on me, I feel intimidated. You just did that. K. Sobering. What's your badge number? You have no badge number. Oh, so am I being lawfully ordered to leave? If so, then I'll leave. But if not, then I'm not leaving.
Why?
I'll stay out here all fucking day, pigs.
No, you won't. You're fixing to walk.
What?
He's not going to be there all day. You watch. Just give it another 30 seconds.
Well, I just real quick before, because I see it's almost over, but before we get to that, I wanted to point something out too. This whole thing, like where he keeps saying like, because they all love to do it, right? Is that a lawful order? Is that a lawful order? Is that a lawful order? What are they going to do if the cop says yes?
No, it's stupid.
They think it's going to help them with the lawsuit. That's what I think. That's what they want to say. They want them to say the words so they can go into court and say, look, pay me money. I was right. I was wronged.
Yeah, it's all crap. But
Hi,
yeah,
Raven
if the cop
Wing.
said yes, it is a lawful order. They would say, no, it's not. Like,
Yeah, true.
$1.99 from Raven Wing.
Yeah,
Good
Raven
evening,
Wing.
heads, FNN, and unclean hands. Oh, she says you're the Lord of her heart.
Aw.
There's a guy happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. I love the support. Man, see, Unclean, this is like, you don't do a lot of lives. Did you have any idea that the ladies were so crazy about you all over the place? You probably get comments on all your videos, right?
I don't know anything about anything.
That's right.
I think you
Plausible
do.
deniability, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that's called.
Plausible deniability.
Yes. If he has COVID, then why is he out of the house anyway? He's such a copycat of every other frauditor out
Yes,
there.
exactly.
Exactly, yes. All right, let's watch the last 30 seconds because I know it's going to be a good ending.
out right now, walk out in the parking lot, and start taking plate numbers down like it means something, because it means absolutely nothing because you're an idiot. Anyway, let's carry on our day.
More groundbreaking Pulitzer Prize worthy journalism.
Yeah, dead air.
This is at 50 times speed.
Wow, 50 times speed.
He was out there 40 minutes.
2954796B boy on a GMC. You got a Toyota T753346B truck on a Tundra. You got a Chevy 245 ZEB. You got an AT21183. You got R910156.
So what?
Look at that.
You got Mr. Rust Bucket here. He can't afford shit. 1753054 CA 83483. I hope he doesn't have a modified exhaust, because that'd be a violation of the Illinois statute on the noise ordinance on what's considered a popular. Doesn't matter. Y'all gotta realize you're not above the law.
And now we're going to get to hear what almost 37,000 live viewers thought about this video. What do you think, viewers? Did you love the video or did you hate it?
I loved your video. I hated his.
Well, there it is, folks. His audience loved his videos, all 36.7 thousand of them that were watching it at the time. Even though it only shows up 2 months later with 1,900, he must have lost like 20,000 million viewers in the meantime. I don't know. Anyway, yep. That's an idiot doing idiot things, being an idiot and lying. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video.
Yay, Unclean Hands. Love your videos so much.
And Danny says Unclean Hands knows that the women follow him. That's right.
I'm taking the Fifth Amendment.
You're taking what?
You know, Unclean Hands. Come on.
He's taking the Fifth.
I think that's
Oh, I love it. All right, Danny, that gets you a Hezekiah Happy Dance as well. All right.
Unclean Hands is such a heartbreaker.
Yes. So how you doing, Unclean? You enjoying yourself? You glad you did this, or are you sitting there like, holy shit, what did I get myself into? Why do I treat this crap?
I can't believe I've been here for an hour and a half and I'm not even tired yet.
All right.
That's what we like to hear. Love it. All right. So, that being the case, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we had an appearance earlier by one of the Bobs from the Graham and Bob Show. And coming up right now, because we are sponsored by the Graham and Bob Show, ladies and gentlemen, a special message from the Graham and Bob Show is coming
All right.
away. As soon as I get this stupid computer to cooperate with me, it's a live show. Shit happens. All right, here we go. Enjoy.
Normally we'd have a promotion for you, but when the word got out that Unclean Hands was on the show, a number of the Bobs wanted to say hello to him, especially Cowboy Bob, who is a huge fan of his hat. I believe you wanted to say something, Cowboy Bob.
Well, howdy, Unclean Hands. So what's this all about hands? You taking the piss out of us just because we don't have hands?
Whoa there. I'm so sorry.
How was it?
I had no idea. What the hell was that? You can't go around saying things like that.
That was funny.
Yes.
That was great.
Thank you so much, the Graham and Bob Show, for sending us that clip.
No, P. Barnes, I probably won't start doing live streams after this.
No.
I think he's the one that asked.
Wait, let's see. What does Miss Schrodinger Cat have to say? Why do they do this? I used to ask SC, and he said because they're stupid. I'd like to know why, for real.
Because they're stupid. That's the only answer there is.
That's why
There is no other answer.
I hate their content, but I only do it because they do really stupid things and say really stupid things, and they're stupid. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And I literally wrote a book about it, even though it's a comedy book. If you actually seriously want to have a little bit more of an in-depth discussion about that, hit me up on Discord, and I'll explain a little bit more to you. If you truly don't get it, because I do know their excuses, but right now we're just having fun tonight. We don't want to get into all that serious crap. Thank you once again to the Graham and Bob Show for that clip.
Thank you.
Yes. That was wonderful and customized for our guest of honor, the one and only Unclean Hands. Another round of applause for Unclean Video.
All right.
All right. And yes, and also I want to make sure that everyone does understand, because just a minute ago someone asked like if he's going to start doing lives all the time, and he's like, no, I'm not doing that. I want to make sure you understand, everybody, that this is how awesome Unclean Hands is. He's in my morning stream every single day, and he agreed to do this for me as a supporter of this channel. He's a huge supporter of this channel. All love and respect and everything, Unclean Hands, for doing this.
Yes.
Thank you so much again. Seriously.
Love you, Unclean Hands. You're the best.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
It ain't a thing.
All right. Ain't no
Oh, say that again. That was so cool.
It ain't a thing.
It's
Well,
great.
shut my mouth.
I'm sorry. It's weird. I almost want to just like put myself on mute, sit back, and just listen to him say some of his stuff. Cause
I know, right?
Oh yeah, what's the 26th Amendment? Don't look it up. What is it?
The 26th Amendment, is that the one that makes it legal for people to do illegal stuff?
I have no idea.
I think that's the one about anyone with a camera is lord of everything.
Yes. Once you have a camera, you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
That's probably
Am I right?
I don't know. I can look real quick though. You go ahead and carry on here. I'm looking. Let's see, 26th. We got the 21st. 26th Amendment.
Yes.
Voting age set to 18 years old. That's the 26th Amendment.
Gee,
no, that's not constitutional. That's not right. Is that a sign? Is that a law, or is that a procedure? No, not right. Policy.
A felony. That's what I want to know. Misdemeanor or felony?
Yes.
But is there a sign about it? There's no. I don't see a sign here in my room, so nope, not working.
Yeah, if you don't have a sign in your room, it doesn't count.
Yeah, gotta have a sign.
Oh,
There's a sign, everywhere a sign. What's that song?
Looking up the scenery.
Who sang that song?
Huh?
Who was that sang that song?
There are a couple groups did it actually. The original, I think, was come on guys, help me out. Who did the original? Because I know, like I said, I know there's at least 2 covers.
Got 3.
The 5-man electrical band was the original.
I'm thinking of somebody else. I can't think of their name.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of the remake Tesla. You're probably thinking of the remake from Tesla.
Wait, Julie Weaver wrote, Chili has a premiere in 30 about his new trifold. It comes with a rubber band. True story. Oh my god.
Did you guys see Gunner TV's thing on Chili?
Yes, it was hysterical.
He got all set up out in the workshop, pulled out the saw, the drill, the drill out.
The googles and everything. Goggles.
Yeah. It's like, what? That was funny.
And whoop, it's ripped. Oh my god, I can't.
Oh, look, Dino's quoting the song, long hard hippie freaks need not apply. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, there's so many excuses with the signs that these guys always make up, right? And it's always the same thing. If you put a sign up, they don't have to follow it because it's just policy. It's not law. If you don't put a sign up, well, how was I supposed to know? There's not a sign.
Yeah. And don't forget, the ever famous, the sign is unconstitutional.
Right. Their lack of brain power should be unconstitutional.
I wonder if they have an organizational chart. So, like, it starts with, is there a sign? Yes or no? And they say, okay, there's a sign. They follow the arrow to yes. And they go to the next one. I wonder if that's what they do.
I think they carry a checklist with them, but the newer guys. What happened is these older guys with the velvet voices, and they can talk real well and sell you ice if you're an Eskimo. They got all these mentally disturbed people following them and trying to do what they do, and that's why we have so many idiots out there, I think.
Right. It's crazy the way that this whole thing spreads. Hey, Cupcake, the reason why I muted you is because I noticed that your fan is like particularly loud today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I moved it back. Is that better?
A little bit.
Hey, hang on. Could you hear me?
All right, let me just shut it off. All right, I shut it off.
At the same time, I can't.
Is it better?
Yeah, you're better. What were you saying, Unclean?
When I was talking about why there's so many idiots out there, could you hear me?
Yes, but again, her fan was kind of. That's when I noticed when you were talking, and I heard the kind of rumble, and then I realized because I've had issues with the audio coming from her end before, so I was like, hey, I wonder if it was coming from her. So I muted her, and then it went away.
I had my microphone on mute when I was saying all that. I don't know how you heard me.
Oh, well, I heard something. All right, so say it again, just in case we missed it.
I don't remember.
All right. Yes.
I'm old. I don't remember things very long.
You got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, Unclean Hands was alive in the 70s, so take that with a grain of salt.
50s, ladies.
What?
I was alive in the 50s.
Ah, there you go. Well, that isn't going to mess up your memory, but the 60s and 70s might.
Well, yeah, there's that. We don't even want to talk about those days.
No, we're not going there.
I might pull a LDOF and have the cops at my door. Downtown.
That's good stuff. Well, we don't know anything. We're a family here. Nobody's going to rat anybody out. Half of that stuff is legal now anyway. All right, so that being the case, let's go check out this next video by our own Frauditor News Network.
Yay.
All right.
Great videos there, Effin, and I love watching your stuff.
Thank you so much. Coming from you, that means very, very much.
The Twat Waffle Zone.
The Twat Waffle Zone, yes. I love it.
Good evening. This is the dimension of unbelievability. It is an area which we call the Frauditor Zone.
People think that's Unclean Hands' voice. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is brought to you by the Frauditor named Kem Before the Storm, where the Frauditor goes to a courthouse to file some paperwork, but is immediately denied because he refuses to stop filming. The Frauditor spends the entire video thinking he's justifying to his viewers why he should be allowed to film. However, I painstakingly researched all his claims and easily debunked all of them. In the end, the Frauditor is trespassed and arrested, the way it should always be here in the Frauditor Zone.
You can file your motions, put the camera in your pocket, put the phone in your pocket, turn that off, and we're good.
What's your name?
Turn the phone off, turn the recording off.
I'm here to do business.
I understand that.
These are prepared to file. You are not a security enforcement. You are a clerk to file. Please file. He wants to deal with this, he can deal with it. And I'm okay with that. But he doesn't control the court. You are the clerk of the court. You need to accept my motions.
I didn't say I was
I'm
right.
gonna try to. Recording off. Now I'm telling you to turn it off.
Dude, look, you're not gonna use physical force.
I'm
not gonna cause a problem. Call the sheriff.
The reason I say call the sheriff is 2 days prior, when I was trespassed from the Prescott Superior Court, a Lieutenant Winfrey called me and said that him and Captain Rhodes of the Yavapai Sheriff Department discussed the issue and their consensus agreed with mine. If I'm not breaking any laws and I have business to do, I have every lawful right to be at that courthouse or any public property.
I don't believe that at all. Not just because he's a frauditor and gets everything wrong in this video, but because a courthouse is not a public forum. The Supreme Court has determined that police stations and courthouses are non-public forums. Frauditors, look it up. I'm not going to do your homework for you. especially because I know that God himself could come down and tell you the same thing, but you will look him right in the face and say he's wrong. In addition, frauditors record every phone call and interaction with the police. So where's the proof? Yeah, that's what I thought. Moving on now.
Because now.
All right, real quick, I have to pause there because, ladies and gentlemen, we got $20 from Robert Morley.
All right, Robert Morley.
Thank you.
Time for a
Thank you.
Hezekiah lap dance. What were you saying, buddy?
Thank you, Robert.
Yes, thank you so much. And here's your, not quite a lap dance, but a happy dance. Maybe happy for you. Anyway, let's not get too crazy. Let's just have some fun. All right. No kink shaming here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm sorry. It's going to take me a second to catch my breath. I'm laughing. You guys got any commentary about this video?
Hey, Robert.
Thank you to Robert.
I'm flirting with Robert.
All right. Oh, here we go. All right. Sorry. They're out to get me sometimes, these frauditors. They're dangerous. All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah, we were watching a video. More stupidity from the idiots.
How you're violating my rights, and they're going to tell you to serve me.
No,
And I don't want to get loud. Let's not get loud. Let's keep it quiet.
Mr. Duke, I asked you to turn it off, now I'm telling you to turn it off.
I agree.
They will file your motion.
I agree. You've asked me. You've told me. I can't call from my phone. Don't say there's a disturbance. Say there's a man filming.
You can say that.
Okay, please call the sheriff and say it.
No, go ahead, Pam.
Dude, I don't know why.
Again, I'm getting ready to go to lunch and you're f***ing it up.
Bro, you're violating my rights. You're fucking it up.
If you turn off the camera, they will service you.
I guess we have to wait. It's crazy, man.
Okay, it seems the first thing that people are confused on is what actually is public property. As most, but not all of you know, there's no such thing as kind of, but not really public property.
Yes, I agree, but I didn't hear anyone say it was kind of public property, so you're just talking out of your ass. Moving on.
In the ACLU of Nevada versus City of Las Vegas, the court looked at Jacobson, which states in part, we have adopted a fact-intensive three-factor test to determine whether a location is a public forum. In the first instance, we consider the actual use and purpose of the property, particularly its status as a public thoroughfare and availability of free public access to the area. 2, the area's physical characteristics, including its location and the existence of a clear boundary delineating the area. And 3, traditional or historic use of both the property in question and other similar properties. Is anyone going to argue that a courthouse doesn't fall under all 3 of these?
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but I agree that a courthouse does not fall under all 3 of those, or any of them. I'm not sure what he's getting at, since he put that up as proof of why it was determined that courthouses are public property, but then contradicted himself by saying that courthouses don't fall under all 3 of them. Let me know in the comments if I missed something. Anyway, let's take a look at this case that he is referencing. In a successful bid to revive its decaying downtown, the city of Las Vegas followed the lead of towns across the United States and turned several blocks of its main downtown street into a publicly owned pedestrian mall, the Fremont Street Experience. Fearful of the potential for disruption of merchants and customers, the city placed significant restrictions upon First Amendment activities in the Fremont Street Experience. After running afoul of these restrictions, the American Civil Liberties Union of Nevada and others brought this civil rights suit. The plaintiffs appealed the district court's determination that the mall is a non-public forum and its ruling that city ordinances restricting soliciting and tabling were constitutional. The City of Las Vegas cross appeals the District Court's determination that city ordinances limiting leafletting and vending were unconstitutional. We affirm in part, reverse in part, and remand, because the Fremont Street experience unmistakably possesses the characteristics of a traditional public forum. We reverse the District Court's conclusion that it is a non-public forum. Recognizing that the First Amendment must deal with new problems in a changing world, we hold that the Fremont Street experience is a public forum. Okay, let's stop right there. This case is referring to a public sidewalk area, and I agree that it's a public forum. However, he's in a courthouse, which again has been ruled to be a non-public forum. So he's comparing apples to oranges here. In addition, the case was ruled in the state of Nevada. He's in the state of Arizona. So either way, this case does not apply to the current situation, and this frauditor is obviously in a state of confusion and ignorance. Okay, moving on.
They like to say they can place reasonable restrictions, but a reasonable restriction is no firearms, not a blanket no filming policy.
Where did he get that from? Who appointed him in charge of determining what is considered reasonable or not? It makes no sense, so disregarding and moving on.
They would have filed your motions if you didn't play this game. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hear you, man. You guys call it a game. That's the problem. I mean, how do you sit here with two officers, police officers, that told you that a judge ordered them to arrest someone and that they called the county attorney and the county attorney told them there is no law being violated, you cannot arrest them? How do you hear that from them on video? I put it up and now you're doing it again.
Sorry to stop yet again, but I want to make sure you didn't miss this. So he's telling the officer about how the county attorney told officers previously that they could not arrest him because no law had been violated. As proof, he put a link to that video. The main problem is that there is no video. He just put some text about there being a link to the video, but there is no link. Instead, there's what looks like it could be the coronavirus. I looked at his other videos and did not see anything there either, although I admit I did not watch every single video in its entirety, because the second problem is that it doesn't even matter. No one is arresting him, nor has anyone even threatened him with arrest. Yes, he does get arrested at the end, but at this point, he just seems to automatically know he's going to get arrested, which means to me that he knew very well that he was doing something wrong and that it could and probably would eventually lead to an arrest. Having said that, well, let's move on again. And there is a lot more to go, but you don't want to miss any of it. Trust me.
They told you I can't audio record?
There's no recording device.
You guys are so crazy. I can record in a courtroom without a judge's authorization. I can audio record with a device on me. Do you know that? Do you know that's actually the law?
Do you? Do you know the law? No, he doesn't, because the law he put up is cherry-picked, just shows just the parts he wants, when in fact, there's more to it. I'm not going to show you the law, because he also put up the wrong law. You see here where it states courtroom? That's because the law he's referring to refers to recording in a courtroom. He's not in a courtroom. He's in a courthouse. So I'll now show you the correct law and the parts that apply to him for filming in a courthouse. Okay, this one's better. It states, this rule specifies the permitted and prohibited uses of portable electronic devices in a courthouse. A court must use reasonable means to advise courthouse visitors of the provisions of this rule. A violation of this rule may be punishable as contempt. For photography and audio or video recording, it states, photography, audio recording, and video recording in a courthouse are permitted, but the following restrictions apply. In regards to areas outside a courtroom, it states, in areas of a courthouse other than courtrooms, no one may photograph or record an individual without that individual's express consent. In addition, the local orders state that, by local administrative order, A court may adopt further reasonable limits on photography and audio or video recording in a courthouse that are not inconsistent with this rule or with Rule 122. The last part about the local orders is important because it disproves something else he had said earlier. I'll play that part again.
They like to say they can place reasonable restrictions, but a reasonable restriction is no firearms, not a blanket no filming policy.
So, while the Frauditor says they can't, the law itself says they can. Which one should we believe? Moving on.
Like video or not.
Now, have either of you, in your experience and your time covering these idiots, ever seen any of them accept anything at all as being reasonable?
I'm thinking. Nope. Nothing.
Yeah, nope.
Nothing comes to mind.
Nope.
Right? It's like,
nothing.
Hey,
Not a one. Still,
it's always unreasonable search and seizure, unreasonable list. Nope, that's unreasonable. You will see later.
You will see later in this video that when they get him to a point where he can't even argue his normal Frauditor script anymore, he just comes up with something else.
Oh boy, I can't wait. More stupid. Homemade stupid.
It took us so long to edit this video just because he put so much stuff on the screen that I was impressed that he actually did some research. So I wanted to check it out. And the more I kept looking up what he was putting on the screen and the more he was wrong, the more I was encouraged to do my own research. And it took me forever, but I debunked every single thing he said.
I'll tell you what, I don't do a lot of that anymore. Because at this point, I just know that these guys are full of it. But when I first started doing this, I did do a lot of that. And let me tell you something. It feels so good when they say something and you're like, okay, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're right. I'll look that up myself. And you pull up the law and you read it and you realize, yes, they are wrong.
Yeah, like in this case, not only did he cherry pick the law and took out just the parts that he wanted, he didn't even pick the right law.
My favorite is when they start quoting laws like from different states or things that don't even apply to them on any level.
Yeah, it was from a completely different state. It doesn't even apply to Arizona. So, I mean, this guy is just so wrong on so many levels. It's actually sad.
Oh, boy. Well, let's see how much more wrong he can get.
Oh, he gets a lot more wrong, trust me. It's sad.
Judge allowing it or not. The only thing I need to do is request if I want to set an audio device down and record it in courtroom. Then I need to request it. You don't even know that, and you're here to enforce it?
This part is both sad and funny. He did finally get the right law on the screen, but he's still talking about the wrong law that pertains to courtrooms. So I'm not even going to bother to see if what he said is correct, since it doesn't even apply to him. However, take a look at the text he put up, and now, voila! This is the whole text. It kind of changes the whole meaning, don't you think? I don't see how he could have possibly accidentally missed that last part. It seems that he's now just overtly lying to everyone. So how can we trust him to give us accurate information on the law? Spoiler alert, we can't. And I'll move on to keep on proving it.
That's the whole problem. It's like you guys watch TV and then you start enforcing what you see people do on TV instead of reading the laws and enforcing the laws. I mean, I'm not doing any of the, just so you know.
Wait a minute. Frauditor News Network.
Mm-hmm.
You missed it. But that's good because it gives me something to talk about.
Okay, what did I miss?
Dude just now is accusing the police of enforcing the laws they learned from watching television, as opposed to him wanting them to enforce the laws he learned by watching YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. I missed that.
Oh, man. YouTube.
There was so much in this video that was wrong. That it was just simply impossible to catch everything, or else I would have to quit my full-time job and just focus on this one freaking video.
Right? I think Unclean had a comment.
No. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. All right. Hey, that's some of the best ones, man. I'll tell you what. Because when they're so stupid, it leaves you speechless. That's when you know that you're looking at somebody who's really stupid.
That is correct.
Yeah. Here we go.
It says if you're filming, you can be criminally trespassed for disorderly conduct and harassment. I'm surprised they don't have loitering because they like to throw that on there too.
Okay, let's talk about trespassing. Trespassing is knowingly entering or remaining unlawfully on any real property after a reasonable request to leave. Key word in any trespassing is being there unlawfully. And I don't know what could be more lawful than filing motions in a court for a case I have going.
The text he's showing is actually correct. Hey, Hezekiah, And pause it for a in the second.
last
part that he left out, but I don't think. I want to know your opinion. Like the music that's going when he's talking, I put that in there just to kind of make it a little bit less boring. Do you like it? What do you think?
Of course. I think that's great. That's some of the best stuff.
Oh, okay.
In fact, that helps a lot. In a lot of the slower parts, having some background music to keep it snappy. I do that sometimes in my videos. I try to. Yeah, it was great. Hey guys, if you like the background music she added, put a 1 in the chat, will you? Show some support for your frauditor.
Yeah, you notice there's no option to put a 2 in the chat. It was just put a 1 in the chat. That's it.
Or don't put anything. Or
yeah.
in the chat.
Well, that means everyone has to put a 1 in, or it's automatic 2.
Right. Anyway, let's see. Everybody loves your music. Look at that.
Hey, Takedown Exposing Frauditors is here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, another future guest on the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Takedown. Yeah, I got some breaking news for you.
Uh-oh.
LDOF is doing a live. He had to reset his account now to expose News Now Preston. So there must be some infighting going on in that crowd over there.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh no. Last days of freedom. Let's see what he's up to. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Last days of freedom is live.
The doofus? Oh, sorry.
Yep. He's loaded with trolls.
Trolls.
Hey guys, you want to watch
here a troll, there a troll, everywhere a troll.
Here a troll, there a troll, everywhere a troll. Oh, what the hell? Well, wait a minute, hold on. He's cursing up a storm right now.
He always does that.
Yeah, that's normal. Hey, guess who else is back?
Uh-oh.
Guess who else is back?
Who?
JC News Now.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah, he's out of jail finally.
Oh.
Damn dessert.
The roaches have come back.
Mm-hmm.
You stop goddamn fucking telling me, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh.
It's like every word out of his mouth is a curse word. He doesn't know any other words.
Ignorant.
He can't make a point.
My subscribers are tired of me using them?
Ma.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. If they was, they would tell me. The only people telling me that shit is you guys. My
He gets so upset at the trolls, but he still goes live.
Have no problem with it. And my subscribers are grown fucking adults. They can.
And then he asks them for
decision
money.
whether they want to help me or not.
You a troll, I hate you. You're a damn troll. Oh, but I need money for cabs.
Here's my cash app.
Yeah.
Oh man, he hates them trolls.
They're grown adults. If they want to fucking help me, they know to help me. If they don't, they won't. Simple as fucking that.
Profound.
Get the fuck off my YouTube channel. Keep sucking dick like you always do. And fuck you.
Wow.
He's a little
My daughter
angry.
has a video for you guys.
He's an angry little man.
He is.
Here, I'll play for you. I don't give a fuck.
Emphasis on a little.
Yeah, in every way.
Seriously.
Everything from the brain down is like little.
Wait. Everything from the brain down, but there's no brain. So what? I don't get where you start.
You got nothing there.
Yeah.
You won't.
Say from the skull.
Yeah, you hang up when I answer, motherfucker. Yeah, you coward.
Ooh,
You true.
That's what they are. See, they're a bunch of fucking cowards. They'll keep calling you and calling you and calling you until you fucking answer, and then they're like, "Oh fuck, he answered." See, now they're calling again. Man, fuck
you. Getting prank phone calls?
Simple as this. I'm blocking.
I think he's getting trolled.
God dang.
He's getting trolled.
Trolls don't like him.
TROED, trolled.
He got trolled by a chode. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
Stefan, it's not our language, it's his language. Last days of freedom.
watch your language in front of my princess. All right.
But thank you, I appreciate you.
And here's your Hezekiah.
He sticks up for me.
Do I have you blocked? I don't know. I see
right. You. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, so thank you so much again for the super chat. I appreciate
Wait, he
that.
posted his number in the community. So that's how they're calling him? He put his number there for what?
Because he's an idiot.
And they're calling him and trolling him over the phone. Oh, you can't make this shit up.
It's like Chile. I don't know how they found out where I am. I'm staying in.
Yeah. You might as well just point to a map. I'm right here. I don't know how you found me.
I'm suing you.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, this douche canoe isn't saying anything. I mean, literally, he's silent right now.
Oh, he does that all the time. He'll go 5 minutes without saying a word in his live streams.
Oh, man.
That's the best part.
3.5 hour live streams, and 3/4 of it is dead silence. It's ridiculous.
That's because that's when the drugs really kick in.
I feel sorry for his phone. What a strain.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what's up, Society Red? Good to see you. Let's see. Who else we got here? Anybody I haven't said hi to again? Oh, look at, wait a minute. We got $1.99 from Cat and Whisperer.
Last dose of fentanyl. That's great.
That's funny.
I love that. That is hysterical.
Last dose of fentanyl. All right, Cat and Whisper. That gets you an entry into the monthly raffle, and it gets you a Hezekiah Happy Dance.
Last dose of fentanyl.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that, man. I'm gonna write that down. That was great.
That was great. Yeah, that was one of the best.
Oh man, you guys make me laugh. I love you guys so much. Best fans in the world, I'm telling you. All right. So anyway, yeah, Jeremiah Payne in the neck, whatever the hell his name is, he ain't doing nothing. So let's go back to this one. I'm sorry, you guys are making me laugh. I can't stop here.
It changes the meaning of anything anyway. I'd like to first point out that, to my knowledge, no one has asked him to leave yet. So again, he's mysteriously predicting the future, or he knows that what he's doing will get him trespassed because he's done it before. And we all know that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. However, I don't think anyone has ever expected a frauditor to be sane anyway, so that part is not surprising. My second point is that it doesn't matter what reason he has for being in the courthouse. If he's asked to leave, but he refuses, he's then committing criminal trespass. So the keyword is in fact unlawfully, but it doesn't refer to filing a motion. It refers to being a dumbass and not leaving when being asked to leave. Got it? Good. Let's move on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I just restarted it, but I have to stop it there because I got to mention something. His whole thing that he just said, right? And now I'm getting back caught up with the video. Hey, what's the problem? You know, I'm here to file a motion. I should be allowed to file a motion. If you're there to file a motion, why are you standing in the lobby filming everything and arguing with the security guard? Why aren't you filing your motion?
Right, shut it off, turn off the stupid camera, file your motion, then put it back on.
That reminds me of the whole way, who was it? It was back in the day. One of them got on our radar. I think it was it Broken System? No, I think it was see, I don't want to say his name because he was one of the ones that celebrated when Schrodinger passed away. But anyway, it was the guy got on my radar because he was trying to save his daughter and he needed to get paperwork to do it. Yeah, I know it sounds like broken system, broken trust. That's why I'm thinking of him too, but it wasn't. It was the other guy. But he's going to walk in there. All he has to do is put his camera down and he could get the paperwork he needs, but he refused to put the camera down. So that's more important than getting the paperwork you need to supposedly save your family or whatever. Bunch of bull.
And to the officer that wrote the ticket, you wrote me for 1503, which is trespassing on commercial property, which doesn't apply here at all. You should have wrote me for 1502, which is still wrong, but at least that is the right property.
No, ARS 13-1503 states a person commits criminal trespass in the second degree by knowingly entering or remaining unlawfully in or on any non-residential structure or in any fenced commercial yard. For all the stupid frauditors in the back, let's now look at a definition of non-residential, which is not requiring or providing facilities for people to live on the premises. Let's examine this. Does a courthouse provide facilities for people to live on the premises? No, they do not. Therefore, a courthouse is indeed considered non-residential. Moving on.
We can't even trust you to know the laws you're enforcing, but we trust you to kill people with qualified immunity. Got it.
He is seriously out of his mind. We can't even trust him to know the laws that he's citing, but we can trust him to assume that all police kill with qualified immunity? Got it. Wait, no, I don't get it. Ever hear of a person named George Floyd? Isn't there an officer in jail right now having been convicted of his death after not having received qualified immunity? Like I keep saying, you are.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
But I'm not doing any of the things under those statutes right now, which I'm very familiar with. Absolutely not. Please.
Very familiar with those statutes.
Okay, I ended up waiting a bit for the sheriff to show up. Well, actually, the Cottonwood police, even though the sheriff was called. But I read the bogus memo they gave me on camera, and I'm not going to bore you with that now. So even with a quick read, I noticed a couple problems with what they gave me. But when I got home and researched it, I ended up finding out that this memo they're relying on doesn't even apply to this courthouse.
Wow, he actually did research and still came up wrong. This frauditor is so stupid, I wonder if he forgets to breathe at times, which would actually explain a lot. The part that he's referring to that doesn't pertain to him is this part here. It states it applies to appellate courthouses or other designated facilities. While we could argue about what other designated facilities refers to, it doesn't matter, because right below it states, in part, that he has been observed violating one or more of the above rules. One or more. I've already proven that number 2 applies to him, so it doesn't matter if number 4 doesn't apply to him, because number 2 does. Is your head hurting yet? Mine is. But we must move on.
So I read this and it says courtroom. I don't understand why you guys would
Have
even.
you shut that off yet? We aren't going to help you until you shut off the camera.
Okay, well, I mean, are we waiting for the sheriff or what?
No, we're waiting for you to turn off the camera. Douche canoe.
Look, ladies, I don't have any desire to put you on film. I will aim the camera this way.
Okay, so you know what? Real quick, let me ask you guys this. I want to hear your opinion on this unclean too.
What?
What do you think? Like, what's your idea of where this whole thing came from? That being able to walk into a building and film is so freaking important all of a sudden. Like, how is that even an idea? Like, I would never even think to record in those places.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue why anybody would think that was a good idea. I mean, why?
Yes.
They got it from other frauditors, and where those original frauditors got it from, nobody knows.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
The Illuminati started it back in the
yeah.
I think is what happened. And somehow it got passed down from generation to generation.
From frauditor to frauditor.
And now you got a bunch of idiots doing it.
That's right. Oh, see, that makes sense, because then that would explain the reason why it didn't just really catch on until recently, is because in the old days, people were doing it, but you would have to like get your easel and your brush and your paints, and it would take you 3 days to finish the.
Well, now you know it was in the Dead Sea Scrolls is where it all started. That's where they found it.
That's awesome. Oh man. Yes,
that's the ticket.
That's the ticket. All right. See, I was right when I said that. You know, it was an Illuminati plan where they replaced brains with 3D printed brains as an experiment to see what would happen, and that's where the Frauditors, the sovereign citizens, and the Moors came from. Thank you.
Who would have thunk it, huh?
Seriously, man. If you would have asked me, you know, 5 years ago, if you would have told me that this was a thing, I'd be like, no, there's no way anyone anywhere would want to do that. It's stupid. It's never going to happen. You're nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Take your meds is what I would say.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
More than you prescribed, if you know, that would be.
Yeah, take a double dose.
Oh my goodness.
If you'll service me, but it's not your job to enforce this. Okay, listen. I will. If you just say I don't want to be on it, I'll turn it away.
That's not the point.
Is this a courtroom? This says, look at courtroom. Where's my finger? Courtroom. Now you look at that. Point my finger right at it. Courtroom.
Yes, it does indeed say courtroom. But he conveniently doesn't look below it where it states courthouse.
I'm sorry. But the way you said that was great.
Thank you.
We even got a chuckle out of Unclean for that one.
Yeah, it was great. It was so annoying when he said that. I cringed, and I'm like, okay, I have to say something about that without saying anything about it. I'm just gonna make fun of him.
Perfect.
Can anyone really be this ignorant? I mean, I know frauditors are really ignorant, but this seems to reach a level I don't think I've seen before. It's like frauditors are in competition with each other for who could sink to the newest level of ignorance. And the sad thing is, there's never any winner because they're all still competing.
Miss, is this a courtroom?
This is the court.
Okay, thank you. All right, well, I'll tone it down.
Turn that on now.
Exactly. Thank you.
But you're not allowed to record it.
Well, that's your stance, but I believe this paper even that you're giving me. What? Again, what?
You turn it off. You'll find your emotions.
Dude, I honestly,
Poster 7.
when I walked in and you were normal and I was accidentally not filming, I was like, oh, I'm not even going to put this up. They must have learned, and like, what a boring video this is going to be.
Did he just admit what we keep arguing about?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I wasn't even going to post it because it was a boring video.
Yep.
Which proves that
I didn't comment on it because I mean I was commenting so much, and I know I get hate comments when I comment too much as it is. I was like, people will hear that. It's okay. I don't have to point it out.
Well, no, yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm not calling you out for not making a comment about it because that gives us room to comment on it on here. But this is something that I learned from Team Skeptic because he was talking about, because like when I first started making videos, I thought I didn't think I was when I watched my first couple ones, I cringed because I commented way too much. And what he said that I realized that I thought was a great way to look at it is you have to leave some space if you want more audience interaction. leave some space for people to go in the comments and say, oh, you missed the part where he said this. Oh, you missed the part where he said that. And on top of that, one of the reasons why there are so many of us that can do this is because when you have 50 different people looking at it from different angles, they're all going to pick up things that other people might miss, you know?
Yep.
Well, all righty then.
Carry on.
Okay.
Okay.
Carry on.
Bro, I can make a sign that says black people can't come in here. You can enforce that?
Oh, that would be illegal.
No, that's the same thing that the Civil Rights Act was created for, was for people creating signs and denying equal access to public areas. It is literally the exact reason.
Literally.
No, it's not.
Please, someone show me the civil right that says everyone with a camera must be allowed to do what they want when they want. Because I was under the impression that civil rights were to protect people from discrimination against race, color, religion, sex, or national origin, not camera usage. But hey, thank you, Leonites. I'm not a constitutional law scholar, so what do I know, right?
Okay, well, I'm just talking to you, dude. You're a man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, look, I'm half deaf, and I've said that to you before. I can talk at any volume. That is a First Amendment right. Actually, you need to read your policy, because I read your use of force policy, and it specifically says the First Amendment is allowed.
Okay, I misspoke. You always have a right to the First Amendment. What this does is emphasize to them to not be a dipshit and put your hands on somebody because they express a verbal protest to an officer, which is exactly what happened to me at the Prescott Superior Court by a security officer the week before this.
First of all, you are not at the Prescott Superior Court. And secondly, no one is putting their hands on you, nor has anyone threatened to.
Oh, no.
Dude, stop living in the past and come back to a place of reality. Come on, focus.
But this is bigger than you and me. Can we just agree with that? I mean, that's where I'm at. It's way bigger than you and me, bro. Is the sheriff on the way?
Bro.
Really? Well, this is going to be a long video, but I'll cut it down because I mean, this is a lawsuit. Ladies, this is a lawsuit against the county for denial of equal access to the courts. So I'm now advising you of that.
Stop videoing. I will take your.
Okay. All right.
All right, we'll touch on, can we record public employees in public places? In Askins v. U.S. Department of Homeland Security.
Blah, 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 blah.
Imagine editing this and having to listen to everything. I mean, part of me is like, I could just go do an Ask Elmo video and just really quick and, oh, you're racist, you know, make it easier. I was like, no, I'm not going to take the easy route. I mean, I started this, I'm going to finish it. And I can't believe I finally finished it. It took so long.
Were you going to say something unclean?
No.
I
was looking for something.
Oh, all righty. Well, I'll tell you what I'm looking for. Peace in the valley from these idiots.
Yeah, really.
I'm looking to see more of these guys get... Oh, Jammin' Jet says you're looking for hash brownies? Oh, no, that was a reference to something else, but still it works. Thank you very much.
Hey, I got something to say.
Okay.
I'm out of here. I gotta go.
Oh, all right. Well,
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Unclean Hands. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming and staying this long. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm turning into crispy critter toast here. I'm just spacing out. So,
All
anyway,
right, we'll take.
Want to thank everybody for showing up. Appreciate it. Love the 114 shorts there. Good job.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
One more round of applause for Unclean Hands, everybody.
Unclean Hands,
Don't forget to
yes.
subscribe
The
if you
man.
want Unclean Hands. Thank you for coming out, Unclean.
Thank you. Love y'all. Bye.
All right.
Bye. Love ya.
Thank you. All right. That was awesome. And he stayed for over 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to stay that long. That was tremendous.
Yes. Beautiful. Great times. Oh man, that was so awesome. I got chills, man. That was great. It's like having a celebrity. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, really. He is a celebrity.
Yes, yes. All right, thank you, Unclean Hands. Put a 1 in the chat if you love Unclean Hands. All right. Hey, Dino, the show isn't necessarily over, but definitely we are probably going to wrap it up pretty soon. Anyway, so getting back to this idiot, that video that we're watching with this idiot, one of the things that they also love to do that he keeps doing too is always pointing out like these legalese nonsense, right? And pointing out these laws that don't apply and blah blah blah, like we've been saying. But it's the way that they always sort of do this thing with, like, okay, like right now he's saying, oh, well, technically the Supreme Court said we're allowed to record certain aspects of public interest or this or that. Okay, what does standing around in the lobby have to do with that? What is you taping yourself? Like, and the big thing, though, was his whole thing about the civil rights, right? The whole point and why it makes me so mad when all of these guys, any of these guys, use that as an excuse is this. You can't change if you're black. You can't change if you're a woman. You can't change if you're handicapped. I guess you could change your religion, but you're not going to just to be able to walk into a building. But you can put your damn phone down.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they
you
can.
Can't discriminate against someone for something they have no control over is the point.
Sometimes I think it's literally attached to them somehow, like infused into their skin. The way they like, no, I put the phone. No, I can't ever put the phone down.
Yeah, I can't turn it off. Are you nuts? That would be insane. Oh man, these guys are so stupid.
The Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, which includes Arizona, held that there is a First Amendment right to record matters of public interest in public places. And in Blackston v. Alabama, the court found that the First Amendment protects the right to gather information about what public officials do on public property, and specifically, a right to record matters of public interest.
Because this video is already pretty long, I'm not going to go into detail on each of these cases. However, in Blackston v. Alabama, the case was about being refused to record in a public meeting in Alabama. This is not a public meeting, and you are not in Alabama. Dismissed. As far as Askins v. U.S. Department of Homeland Security, it was regarding filming on a public sidewalk, which is a traditional public forum. This is a non-public forum, so that is dismissed as well. Moving on.
What is it that you are?
Your name.
I am not denying.
Your business
anything.
card.
I don't have.
100% you are. We'll let the court decide that. Can I get your business card,
I
please?
don't have one.
Can I get your name, please?
Oh, P. Barnes too. See you. Well, I won't see you on Monday, but have a great weekend. Sorry your cat's not happy with you.
All right. Well, it's pretty clear. If that's not denial of equal access to the courts, I don't know what is.
It is not denial when you're violating a law and you do not know what it is. Moving on.
And she's relying not on a law, not even on a judge's order. In fact, the judge's orders for recording don't even apply to this court.
Okay, this piece of paper they're relying on to violate my rights was part of a 4-page administrative order. The reason they're not providing it is the administrative order states it's only applicable for the appellate court at 1501 West Washington in Phoenix, Arizona. And while the order can apply to certain designated areas at that appellate court, these people have taken this single page and the phrase other designated areas and applied it to the whole damn state of Arizona. This is conspiracy to violate rights under the color of law.
Again, forget about number 4. There are 3 other rules that you could violate. It doesn't state you have to violate all of them. 1 is sufficient. While I admire him for at least attempting to do some research, I take it back because what is the point of doing research if you go in and just cherry pick what you want from it and disregard others, as well as not believe the parts that you do acknowledge? Dude, do better.
Yes.
I mean, I can report in there, dude.
I'm asking you not.
I mean,
Asking really not to report period.
I know, exactly. But the last time we were here, I talked to the sheriff, and I did make it clear. In fact, we made it clear in front of you. I could walk up to the clerk. I can, anything my eyes can see, I can videotape. That's why there's doors right here. So if someone walks in and there's court in progress, it does create a barrier. I'll let you get this. I don't want this lady to feel uncomfortable.
You can stop recording.
Yeah.
Who is it? All right, perfect.
Because they asked you to stop.
How you doing, boss?
Doing all right. Do we go talk?
No, I need you to just tell them I'm not breaking the law and ask them to.
Okay, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey, hang on a second. We've done some research.
Yep.
Okay. They tell you got to stop
Chris
recording.
Kelling, here's your
Here's the
meatloaf
paperwork
calling
they're
you.
giving
My
me.
meatloaf never calls
read
me.
it, and-
I want to talk to you, meatloaf. That was stupid, I know.
It says.
One that's posted.
Well, that's not a legal posting. They could post black people can't come in. That's literally what the 14th Amendment's about.
Okay, I understand, but the Arizona Supreme Court does not agree at this time.
Okay, so are you telling them not to file my motions? Because they're sitting right there.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is you have to stop recording.
Okay, well, I need these motions filed. So if you're gonna remove me from the building, okay.
Well,
I mean,
that's
I talked to
where we're at.
Sheriff Rhodes. I actually called the sheriff. So I talked to Sheriff Rhodes this morning.
You can just
I
stop
didn't talk to
recording
him,
for
sorry.
30
I talked to
seconds while you
Lieutenant
hand in your paperwork.
Winfrey, who told me Sheriff Rhodes called
Yeah, there you go, throwing
the
that
cap- or
logic
the
stuff
head of
out there.
The security at the courthouse, Rolf, told him they will not be arresting me unless I break a law. So I'm not breaking the law.
Are you being arrested?
Okay, so the police department's gonna arrest me for,
Well, that's not what I'm hearing. That's not what I would prefer to do.
okay.
But
Tell me what you're
you've
going
been-
to do.
You've been told that you have to stop recording. Is that correct?
Yes.
They said they would file the motions if you stop.
I will give him credit that he
Yeah.
did blur out the face of the
I
person
agree.
that's waiting for service.
That's not
that's
the,
what
that's
they're
not the
asking you to
law.
do.
The law is equal access to the courts. I'm in a public area. Are you undercover today?
I was working in special detail doing community service.
I didn't know so at first.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Sorry for making you guys
But
famous,
that's
but.
what they're not telling you you won't do the job. What they're
Yes, they
telling
are.
you-
No,
what
she
they're saying
actually
is
said, if I don't stop recording, and
Okay.
when I was here last time, your
That-
sergeant,
that they-
you and your sergeant actually said that he went to the county attorney. The county attorney said that a judge told him to arrest someone for a contempt of court for exactly what I'm doing. And he went to the county attorney who told him, we had this conversation right here with you. So this is gonna be funny to
Okay.
replay.
But we-
Excuse me, hang on.
No, you hang on. You did it again. There is no link to any video. I know your viewers are dumb enough to believe that you actually put up the link because they don't even need it. They just lick your boots blindly. But the rest of us need links. We need proof. Again, I say it. Do better.
I'm not gonna, and the county attorney said, you cannot enforce that. He's not breaking the law.
Okay, we've since done research. Okay, we've done research, found the case law.
What's the case
Okay,
law?
That's something I don't know.
Well, you're gonna need to find that.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, no. Okay, so if they don't want you to record, then you're gonna have to stop recording. Okay. And if
I'm
I
here to
understand
do
correctly,
business
if he doesn't stop
peacefully.
recording, then he needs to leave. Is that correct?
I'm here to do business
So do
peacefully.
your business. Turn your camera off and do your business.
So you're
Okay,
gonna
that's why
need,
we're trying to talk to you about
you're
it.
gonna need to use force because I'm not violating. It says right here, criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, harassment, should have loitering because you guys like using that.
Again and again and again and again. If you're there to file these important motions for your case that are so necessary, and they're telling you, turn the camera off and then give us the paperwork and we'll process it, no problem. If those motions are so important, why don't you turn the camera off for 5 seconds while you hand them in? Why is it so difficult to turn off the camera? Oh, I know why. Because you don't get your content that way, and then you don't get the right views. And your
I think if they think, well, at least they think it's physically attached to them, and it doesn't have it. Like I've heard some reporters say, it doesn't have an off button. I don't know how to shut it off.
I don't know how to turn off stupid.
Yeah.
Frauditors are the dumbest dummies who ever done the dumb. They're so stupid and dumb, and they love to do stupid stuff. And they can't put the camera down. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend, or the man we love to hate. Huh, what was that? Oh, I got my reverb snow turned on. Because reasons. Exactly. That's why his gimbal is permanently attached. And it never comes off. You can't let go of the camera. You can't turn it off. You can't do it. You can't do it. Ah!
He doesn't even have to hold it anymore. It's just attached to his body.
Yeah, right? It's just permanently attached. They don't even care. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Let's go back to the mass stupidity. Hey, New York Public Tour is still here. He's actually been doing pretty good, as a fan supporting the channel since
Nice.
when he was New York Public Audits, and he was in my chat, and then he changed his name to Public Tour. And I appreciate that he's at least trying to hear what the other side has to say and is being open to it. So I appreciate that. Anyway, let's see. What is this? Society Red said, this is an actual headline from our local newspaper yesterday. Absolutely offensive to the First Amendment. Restraining order against Arizona journalist assailed. She was a real journalist. What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. New Hezekiah single. You can't turn off stupid. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon from K-Tel Records. Can't turn off stupid. Frauditors are stupid and dumb. You can't turn off stupid. Frauditors are stupid and dumb. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the appreciation. And now, back to the show. Ah! All right, I'll get it. It's live.
Even though if you read it, you'd see how silly you are, because it's actually like soliciting sexual things.
What?
But intentionally. But am I violating any of those?
Well, as of right now, if you're recording, okay, and they're asking you to leave or stop recording, and you're refusing to do both, and you're refusing to leave.
I'm in a public area. You guys do agree I'm in a public area?
No, sir. That's the difference. That's the difference between open forum and closed forum.
They really act like they know what they're talking about, don't they? But you don't. And no, this education is not going to be free.
You really act like you know what you're talking about, don't you? But you don't. And I have painstakingly proven all of it, while you have just stated that they don't know what they're talking about with no evidence. Oh, wait, you think the crap you claimed in this video is evidence? Oh, poor delusional, dim-witted dumbass. And my education is indeed free, because you just do not have the kind of money that I would charge for this type of education. However, go ahead and sue the police, please. I would gladly take you making a complete ass of yourself in court in lieu of getting paid for this education I have given you.
So what is a forum anyway? A forum is a public place, especially one devoted to debate or public speech, a place of speech.
Aw, the widow dimwit researched something. But like a typical frauditor, he researched the wrong thing. Here is the same website that defines what a forum is in terms of the First Amendment. It states that a forum in First Amendment law refers to the place in which a speaker speaks. The First Amendment's protections regarding the right to speak and assemble will vary based on the speaker's chosen forum. The Supreme Court divided forums into three types: traditional public forums, designated forums, and non-public forums. Dim-witted dummy here is in a non-public forum. According to the same website, non-public forums are forums for public speech that are neither traditional public forums nor designated public forums. According to the Supreme Court in Minnesota Voters Alliance v. Mansky, in a non-public forum, the government may restrict contents of a speech as long as the restriction is reasonable and the restriction does not discriminate based on speakers' viewpoints. Examples of non-public forums include airport terminals, a public school's internal mail system, and a polling place. Now, I know that lens flickers everywhere are screaming that the restriction of speech in a courthouse is not reasonable, but you are not the one that gets to decide that. And furthermore, before it gets said, it does not discriminate against frauditors either, because it doesn't just apply to frauditors, it applies to everyone. Frauditors are the only ones that have a problem with it. But no one, frauditor or not, is allowed to film in the courthouse. Oh, and by the way, courtrooms and the courthouse lobbies are non-public forums. The lobby of the courthouse is not a traditional public forum or a designated forum, not a place open to the public for presentation of views. Do better.
A message to the rocket doctor that's trying to inform these officers how to violate our rights. Even if this is considered a non-public forum when it comes to speech, that doesn't mean that it negates the other 4 elements of the First Amendment or any of the other rights that don't impose security risks. Meaning, no duh, you can't bring a firearm in, but you can express religion and gather news stories for the press.
This has nothing to do with religion or the right to petition the government. So I guess he's talking about press. That doesn't mean that the limit on speech in a non-public forum is negated when you pull out your camera. I'm sure you do not want to go there, because in order to claim you are the press and to be treated like the press in return, you have to act like the press. That means you contact the proper person to set up an appointment for your imaginary story. You shower before you go to your appointment for your imaginary story, and you don't insult everyone you see. So, be careful what you wish for.
All right, that was great, actually. I love that. That was a great commentary.
Thank you.
Care Bear took off. All right. Good night. Thank you for joining us again.
Good night, Care Bear.
Oh man, we're almost done. We're almost about to hit the 3-hour mark, and we'll probably pretty much wrap it up after this video.
Yeah, this video's almost done.
It's been a great show, you guys. So much. Thank you so much. What do we got here? Wait. Ling Chi says, liar told his simps to get police body cam footage for his channel, which translates to you pay for the footage and I'll make money off it. That's exactly right. That's like we were saying earlier, and a lot of people have been saying, he was giving away free money the other day, but then today when he got his friend arrested, how come he didn't stick around to bail him out afterwards? Mm-hmm.
I know they're so non-loyal to each other. It's amazing. They're like, we watch each other's back, and no, you e-bag for money to get them out of jail, and with other people's money, you get them out of jail. But if you don't get to e-bag enough money, or you don't like something they say, they'll stab you right in the back.
Yep, that's exactly right. Frauditors, they always talk about bootlickers and sheeple, but they want everyone to lick their boots. And they want everyone to be sheep that file anything they say. This is a perfect example. The video we're watching right now.
Yeah, they don't even have to put links up anymore. It's like, here's the link to the video, and the viewers are like with drool hanging out of their mouth. Oh, yeah. Oh, he proved that right. What the heck?
Hey, Leland's been listening on her phone, but now she's back from
Hey,
grocery
Leland's
shopping.
girls.
Hello, Leland. Welcome. Good to see you, as always. Space Trucker, he's going to split. Take it easy. See you Monday, buddy.
Have a good night, Space Trucker.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, man, this has been a great stream. Wonderful. Love you guys so much. But getting back to this idiot and what he was saying in this video, the whole thing was the point that he's saying this stuff about the limited public forum and all that. It's like that whole public forum thing has been explained by so many people on our end so many times. Mark Stout's almost entire career is based on the public forum doctrine, and none of these idiots are getting the message. Like, how many times does it have to be explained to them before one of them understands what it means?
I think that They could understand, they just don't want to, because it defeats their narrative.
Right, exactly. Yep, there you go. No honor, yep, among thieves.
Because then you can't go into a police station and go, you violated my rights, I'm gonna look and sue you. They can't do that if they actually accept the fact that it's a non-public forum. So, and then the viewers won't watch them because they can't, when they go into a police station, they have to show off the camera or get arrested, which they don't want to keep doing because how many times can you get arrested? So they just keep playing stupid and they know their viewers will never fact check. And there you go.
Exactly. And that's the other thing. Their fans get all their information from the Frauditors. And I can guarantee none of their fans ever actually do any of their own research, because if they did, it wouldn't take long to realize that these guys are full of...
Exactly. I don't know what that word is, but I say the same thing. That's a good word.
Now that you know all that about your rights, let's count how many of my civil rights are violated in this encounter by the time it's done.
Oh, I can do that right now. The number is 0. Boy, that was easy.
Courthouse. This says right. We look at the first word right there. It says courtroom. No, it says any courtroom.
The second one says any courthouse.
And then it says, no, it doesn't. It says, okay, what is this?
Yeah. Humana. How are you going to get yourself out of this one?
Rule 122.1. Use of portable electronic devices in a courthouse authorizes judges, clerks of court, or court administrators to limit or terminate recording activity that is disruptive to court operations. Is this disruptive to court operations?
I knew he'd find something. Well, yes, you are disrupting court operations. Because of your refusal to stop filming, the woman at the desk did not want to be filmed, so she walked away, not serving you or anyone else. I'd say that's pretty darn disruptive. Not to mention, the sound of your voice talking in circles for what seems like an eternity is definitely disruptive to decency and mankind everywhere.
I would say right now.
Is court in session?
I would say, given it's the courthouse and this is happening in the. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm telling you wrong.
So.
Well, I'm the one. How can I be disrupting myself?
So as I already went over showing the court rules, you're allowed to record inside a courthouse. What they've done is cherry pick a section out of the court rules that say if you're making a disruption in the courtroom, the clerk can ask you to stop.
No, you have cherry-picked everything, and when you finally reached the point that you could no longer even try to cherry-pick your way out of it, you resorted to asking if you are disrupting yourself. I don't even know what that means, but you do you, dumbass. Oh, and while you are doing that, can you please also do better?
But that doesn't mean just having a camera is a disruption. If anything, their reaction to the camera is causing the disruption.
But you just had a customer walk out because you're holding up the mic.
I've repeatedly stepped out for people, so quit trying to make a problem now that they're here. So it said disrupting the court operations or compromises court security. I'm not doing any of those. So if you guys, listen, here's where we're at. If you want to put force on me and take me out, then tell me to turn around and put my hands behind my back.
Disagree. How about this? You leave the property, I issue a citation, we argue it out. Okay, that's due process.
How about this? They file my motions. They file my motions, so I get equal access to the court.
How about new? You refuse, and I have no choice but to take you to jail under those
Put the
circumstances.
camera down and they'll process your process.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Turn it off, stop recording. Okay, I don't
No.
think you go record. I'll go stand out there. You can record.
Dude, I'm not violating this, and we're gonna go to
But
court.
inside-
No, this is gonna go. It's going to court, so it's good. Like, but I'm saying I'm not violating these. You are wrong when you are on the stand and you have to justify each one of these that I just outlined. You're gonna look even sillier than you do now. But please continue. Okay. Continue. Let's go. Where are we at?
Okay, let's go outside.
No, tell me you're gonna arrest me.
Okay, if you refuse to leave, the courthouse or stop recording, then you will be arrested for trespassing.
Did you catch that, folks? He said leave the courthouse or stop recording. keep that in mind in a couple minutes when we step outside, and he changes it to leave the property in general.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
If you're not going to stop recording, you need to leave. All right, I'm telling
You can go down.
Okay, so my motions are here unfiled. This is going to be the evidence for the lawsuit. My motions are here unfiled. We have the name of the clerk, with the name of the officer. These officers are threatening arrest. They're telling me leave the courthouse simply because I'm recording, not because I have caused a disturbance. Now they're trying to say me recording is causing a disturbance, but as they are ignorantly claiming, me exercising a First Amendment constitutionally protected right cannot be constituted as a disturbance.
Are you leaving, or are you going to leave and record from the sidewalk, or are you going to stay here?
You're arresting me if I don't.
Yes.
For trespassing.
They've asked you to leave. You're not leaving.
So Clements has asked me to leave, so he knows my motions aren't filed. All right, this is going to be interesting. If I didn't have my dog in my truck and it wasn't Friday,
I appreciate
but
it.
although this is still an arrest, and you know.
Wait a minute. What? He's been in there for almost an hour, and the whole time the dog's been sitting locked in the truck?
Yep.
What?
Not only that, but there's a lot of cuts in this video, so it was obviously much longer than you see here, even with my edits to it.
Oh. Man, this dude is such a piece of
shit.
Yes. Stefan St. Germain got it right. Remove him now. See, here's the other thing, too. Because, like, he already pointed out that, now watch, once I get outside, they're going to change it from leave the courthouse to leave the whole area. But here's the problem with that. And this happens so much with these guys. It's like, they ask you to leave, you leave, and that's it. They ask you to leave, and you sit there and argue with them for 45 minutes. By that point, you've already committed trespass.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's escalating because you're the one escalating it. So now, 20 minutes later, you step outside, and they say you have to leave the whole property. You're like, well, I thought you told me I just had to leave the building. Yeah, half an hour ago, and when you didn't, you immediately became guilty of not leaving. That's trespassing. How come none of these frauditors can understand that if they ask you to leave and you don't, you are therefore trespassing?
Exactly. And trespassing applies to the entire property, not just the indoor hallway. The entire property, which includes any property that is on the outside.
See, one of the things that he's doing with that I see, not just the frauditors, but the sovereign citizens as well, and the Moors, all of these guys do, is basically painting their false narrative in a way where it's like they're saying, okay, so if you ask me to leave and I don't leave, I'm not trespassing and blah, 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 right? But then when they don't do it and it grows and it becomes something else, they'll say like, well, you told me this earlier and you said I was doing that earlier. But again, they're the ones that are escalating it. They're the ones, they always say, oh, de-escalate this, oh, de-escalate that. But by pushing back and arguing instead of doing what they need to do, he could have walked in there, filed his motion, and left in 5 minutes.
I know.
Now he's been there for an hour, and what did he accomplish? Nothing besides making a stupid YouTube video.
His dog is waiting for him in the car. He's about to get arrested. And this served absolutely no purpose. This helped absolutely nobody. Nobody's rights are protected. Nobody's rights are anywhere near being any more protected than they were before because they already had them. This is just complete stupidity.
Absolutely. Oh, man, these guys.
And the dog has to suffer.
Yep.
No, and this is, it doesn't remove you of your, I said it last time, but violating a civil right removes your qualified immunity. I hope you have a good pension.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he didn't violate any rights, so it's
Get
not
the
a
day
problem.
you deserve.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You have to
Leave
leave.
the property.
No,
Please don't stand behind me.
Corey.
no.
Come on, man.
I don't have to leave the property.
Yes,
Yes, you do. You have to.
You do,
No, I
you
don't.
dumbass.
Is this a restricted area?
Yes.
The
Yes.
whole county
The
area?
property itself is.
You're
Oh, now I'm
trespassed. Get
trespassed
out.
from this property?
Yes.
You.
Trespassing.
Okay.
Just walk away.
Okay.
Get your sergeant out here now.
We don't have
Get a
sergeant.
sergeant. Get a lieutenant then.
Okay, we don't have
Get
it.
a supervisor.
We don't have a supervisor.
You.
Get God.
I'm not- no, you're not trespassing me from this whole property.
Nutella.
Yeah, I don't know where this guy's at, but out here in Florida, they don't like when you leave your dog locked in the car.
Finally,
That's
the moment
not
is here.
good.
I'm so freaking excited. I just want to savor this moment and make it last for just a few seconds more. It's like climbing a mountain. You finally get there, and then they tell you to turn back. Oh, heck no. I'm going to take a moment before I step on the top and just enjoy it. Okay. That's what I felt
I'm
like
ready
doing this
now.
video.
Are you?
Climbing a mountain.
Okay, so what changed? Why did I lose my cool when we came outside? Well, once we cross the threshold of that door, everything changes. As much as I think they're wrong for not allowing me to film inside, once we step outside and they tell me to leave the property, they're telling me to leave a 30-acre compound that has a library, a public park, the WIC program for single
Go
mothers,
to the park. You can go to the
county
park. You
buildings,
can't
etc.
stay there.
So yeah, I was pissed, and there's no way I wasn't going to take an arrest under those circumstances. I don't care if you help me or hate me. Just get off your
Poor
ass
doggy.
and do something in real life.
Little ears. What? That was it? That was all of the arrest we get to see? After all I've done for you in this video and all the free education I gave to you? Are you serious? Do you think that cute dog is going to make up for it? Well, guess what? You're my new bitch. I'm going to be combing your videos like I'm looking for a dollar bill in the sand. Whatever that means. I don't know. I'm just so upset. Well, at least I have the knowledge that you were arrested. It will have to last until the next arrest. I'm sorry, folks. If you like this it's video, finally it. please give it a like.
There's
There's a little bit more. It was too
At
much.
least it ended with an arrest. Wait a minute. I
Yeah,
gotta
like
do-
at least show some of the arrest. I'm gonna have to find out about getting the body cam footage. I've never done that before, but I think in this case I deserve it. Like they should like come over, take a plane, and no, the Frauditor should get the body cam footage, take a plane over to Wisconsin, and personally hand it to me for the suffering I imposed on his stupid video.
Yes, I agree.
But I am gonna get the body cam footage. I definitely am.
Yes. But wait, I gotta read this comment because if for no other reason, I have to say this name out loud because I love this name. Hold on. Wishes he were me, Yoda does.
Cute. Wait, do it again. That was really cute.
Wishes he were me, Yoda does.
I love that.
Yes. What's the comment? If my dog wasn't in the truck, and if it wasn't Friday, and if I were wearing blue socks, and if the coffee shop didn't have any old donuts, and if the bread was disgusting. Yes, that's great. That's awesome.
You guys are the best. You guys are hysterical.
Oh yes. Wishes he were me. I love that.
I'm still laughing over. Was it last day? Not last day, but last dose of fentanyl.
That was
great.
Means last dose of fentanyl.
I'm gonna be laughing about that all night now. Last dose of fentanyl.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone who showed up today for our stream. It was
Yes,
a
thank you.
great time. Unclean Hands was here.
Yeah,
Another round of
Unclean
applause
Hands, you
for
are the
Unclean Hands.
best.
Yes, absolutely.
And don't forget the last shout out to Salacious. Yay, Salacious. I adore you too.
ZB says you have the cutest last ever.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Yes. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all the support. Thank you one more time to Frauditor News Network.
Yay me.
And thank you once again.
Wait.
Yes.
We cannot forget the host, the star of this whole show. Everybody, please give applause to Hezekiah, our Frauditor Follies, where none of this would be happening without him. Thank you, Hezekiah. We love you. We all love you.
I got my thing for that. Here we go.
And the best happy dances. I cannot start my day at work without a happy dance.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget that for this month's raffle, the grand prize is not just a copy of my book that'll be personally stamped with my Hez for Hezekiah stamp that'll make it customized. Only the ones that are given away as prizes are going to be stamped. And, of course, this right here, grand prize, the full collection of all 110 of my Frauditor versus Anti-Frauditor card game in this folder, all set up with a limited edition Schrodinger's cat card right here in the center. They're numbered. The limited edition ones.
No, that's a prize. Wow.
That's a huge prize.
Huge prize. That's amazing.
Yes, indeed. Thank you guys once again for joining us. Love you.
Wait, don't go yet. Stefan just sent over.
Another $2.
He wants you to dance for us. And I agree. Dance for us, Hezekiah.
Yes.
Stefan's YouTube servant.
Right.
I love that.
All right. New York Public Tour. I was planning on making a card for you in Series 2, but I'm not sure where to go with it yet. I do know, though, that I already have for Mark Stout, he has 2 cards, one from when he was auditing and one from when he stopped auditing. And Big Wes in Series 2 is going to have 2 cards, one on each side. So maybe I'll do something like that for you. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I was planning on making one for you. Anyway, thank you again, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. Love you very much.
Yes, love you. Have a good time. And like I always say at the end of the show with my Elvis gnome, he shows up and says, oh, yeah, I am all shook
up. All right.